And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Pottsville Apache and Lady Apache basketball right here on the Russellville Sports Network. Tonight's game on the Russellville Sports Network is being brought to you by Tyson Foods, by Razor Polish, by Heirloom Legal Services, by Farm Credit of Western Arkansas, by Rose Drug of Russellville, by G-Rays Trucking, and by Miller Roofing Company. Now let's send it out to the gym for all of tonight's action.
Will be a battle for first place with these two teams. The ladies game will kick off our action tonight from Devil Dog Arena, which also houses John Widener Court. And you drive up John Widener Boulevard or John Widener Expressway to get to this arena. So remembering the coach John Widener, who spent many, many years here in Morrilton. And we just lost the lights. Okay, they're back up. We're having some weird gremlins happening here, and first of all, we'll tell you that, so we can apologize to what's happening on the radio side on KWKK. For whatever reason, our normal way of getting a basketball game to you on the radio side is not behaving. It's just simply not working, so we're trying to do the best that we can there. I will tell you, coming into the ladies' game tonight, Morrilton actually leads the conference. They have one win more than the Lady Apaches. Morrilton is 7-1 coming into the year. Pottsville is 6-1, but the Apaches have lost a couple of games in scheduling due to winter weather conditions and COVID issues and lots of other different things. Though Pottsville and Morrilton are basically in a flat-footed tie. If the Lady Apaches win this ball game, they would tie Morrilton at they would jump ahead of Morrilton because Pottsville would then be 7-1, and Morrilton would be 7-2. Plus, Pottsville would have 2 victories over Morrilton, but that has yet to happen yet. Dardanelle still lurking. They are at 5-4. Clarksville at 4-4. Ozark 2-6, and Heber Springs 0-8. So, Stephen Glenn, why do you want to finish in the top half so badly? Well, if you finish in the top 2 positions, you will automatically have a bye into the regional tournament, and you won't have to play any early games in the district tournament, which will be hosted by Subiaco, and the regional tournament will be in, let's see, where is that regional tournament? In Farmington. They're playing in Farmington, the regional tournament this year. So the top 2 finishing teams automatically get a bye to that level of play. All right, we'll come back and we'll talk about the starting lineups for tonight's game when we return after this 2-minute timeout. This is Pottsville Apache basketball.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Back at Morrilton Devil Dog Arena, this is quite an atmosphere for this evening's Saturday night ball game. And it is senior night at Devil Dog Arena, so that's one of the reasons we're going to have a nearly packed house. Also, I look over here on the visitor side of the floor, and it is nearly packed with Pottsville Apache fans. You know, that's not a bad drive. You know, come to Morrilton, enjoy the game, maybe get you a bite to eat at one of the fine establishments in Morrilton, and then come on out and enjoy some high school basketball. Last time these two got together, it was a nip and tuck game the whole way. Pottsville ended up winning 57-48 down the stretch. Riley Underwood had a wonderful ball game for Pottsville. She had 21 points to lead all scorers. Cheyenne Kemp, the junior guard from Morrilton, had 16 to lead their attack, and that was the first conference loss that Morrilton had experienced. So they most assuredly would like to get some payback here, I would sure think. This is kind of a fun rivalry anyway. I mean, it's not a we hate each other kind of rivalry. It is just a we want to beat those guys. Coach McNabb and Coach Stephen Morgan have known each other for quite some time. They have a mutual respect that goes back for quite a ways. So we'll see how things go here tonight. We'll come back with more basketball from Morrilton after this 2-minute timeout. This is Pottsville Apache basketball.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
Making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome. Back at Devil Dog Arena as we get ready to meet the starting lineups
for the ladies' game. This is going to be a fun evening. A Morrilton pep band with a nice job of delivering the national anthem to this crowd. Now we will meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Pottsville Lady Apaches. Pottsville will start at guard at the point, number 4, junior Harmony Garner. At the 2-guard spot, number 15, Riley Underwood, and she had 21 points the last time these two played. Starting at forward for the Lady Apaches, number 20, Riley Boley, the junior. Starting at forward, number 23, Lindsay Aday. And the final starter for Pottsville will wear number 34. She's a senior, Layla Stroud. Drew Sieben-Morgan is the coach of the Lady Apaches. Pottsville is 6-1 coming into this conference ball game. And now we will pick up the starting lineup for the Morrilton Devil Dogs. After we enjoy a little music here. Making her final start here at Devil Dog Gymnasium and Devil Dog Fieldhouse, Grace Brown. Next starter for Morrilton wears number 14. She is a 5'6" senior guard, Riley Keaton. A senior making her final start tonight, number 24, 5'7" senior guard, Allie Jo Dunlap. And the final starter for Morrilton is a little different than I was expecting. I'm sorry, it's number 23, Amira Calvin, a 5'9" senior. Well, of course, it's senior night, so you start all of your seniors. I should have taken a little better look at that. That's my fault. Again, if you're on the radio side, we apologize. We're having some technical difficulties here that I don't know of a better way that we can overcome it. We're having to use the same feed for both, and I know that makes it difficult back for Stephen Barry on the radio side back at Apache Sports Control, but we will do the absolute best job that we can for the ball game tonight. Pottsville is, if you're on the radio side, is wearing the black uniforms with the gold outline to make the numbers, which are a little tough for my old eyes to read. Ball is at center court. It's going to be Cheyenne Kemp against Layla Stroud. The opening tip goes all the way to the Morrilton bench. So we'll see who they award the basketball to. Looks like it's going to be Pottsville ball working at the bucket to my left across the broadcast position. So the Lady Apaches will have the first opportunity to get on the scoreboard. Pottsville will put it in play right at the 28-foot marker. Layla Stroud has it at the left wing, changes direction, moving to her right to the elbow. Back out to Harmony Garner. Garner works around a screen from A-Day. Hands the ball to Riley Boley, and back to Stroud. Pottsville very, very methodical on this first possession as we get things underway. Try to let things slow down just a little bit. Working the ball around the perimeter. Howdy, sir. Ball goes down low to Layla Stroud. Layla with a turnaround jump shot in the lane that won't go, but a foul is called down low. It'll be 2 free throws coming for the Lady Apaches. That foul on Morrilton is called on... I haven't put it on the scoreboard yet, and I'm too far from the floor to tell. But anyway, it'll be Layla Stroud shooting free throws. Layla's first one is good. You heard me chuckling a minute ago. The Morrilton Devil Dog mascot was up here with his camera, getting filming our crew for posterity, I guess. Layla Stroud opens the scoring for Pottsville with a made free throw. It's 1-0. Her second free throw comes up short. And Morrilton comes away with a rebound. Cheyenne Kemp taking it all the way up the near side of the floor after she cleared the board. Sent it across to the left wing. Pottsville in a 1-3-1 matchup zone. Morrilton goes to the baseline. Whaley Keaton gets it back out of traffic to the left wing. 1-0 Pottsville with the early victory. Pass across lane almost stolen by A-Day. It did get through to Cheyenne Kemp. Her 2-point jumper is no good. Battle for the loose ball on the baseline. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morrilton. It will be Pottsville ball. Wait a minute, did they reverse this and say it's Morrilton ball? Oh, wow. Okay, so we'll change this and say it's Morrilton ball. What do I know? I would have swore the out front official pointed Pottsville's way, but that's all right. Grace Brown has it. It's top of the circle against the Lady Apache zone. They've changed up zones a little bit, though. They've stretched it out, and it looks more like a 2-3 set. Pass comes to the low post for a double team. 3-player game on the right side of the floor. Keaton drives into the lane, cut off by the triple team. Good job underneath by Underhill getting that play, or Underwood, I should say, getting that play under control. Morrilton does feed the high post. Allie Jo Dunlap in the lane. Feeds it to the left corner. 3 ball out of the corner is no good by Kemp. Rebound tipped over and controlled by the Lady Apaches. Pottsville will bring the ball up the floor. A-Day shifts into another gear, goes into the lane, challenges a triple team. Put the shot up off the backboard, won't go down. Only white shirts there to rebound it for Morrilton. Lady Devil Dogs on the run. Into the front court. Hartman, right side, wing jumper that won't go down. Morrilton missed that shot. Pottsville with a rebound. Lindsay A-Day up the floor, pulls up, right side, jumper, no good. Well, we're exchanging lots of jump shots, just none of them going down. Cheyenne Kemp spinning into the lane, may have walked with the ball, as she did. The official closest to Coach Stephen Morgan called it before Coach did. So the traveling violation will give the ball back to Lady Apaches. Pottsville with a 1-0 lead. Layla Stroud with the only RBI for the Apaches. Now Morrilton picking up full court defensively with 5:56 to go in the quarter. Harmony Garner on the right side may have got away with a walk, but got the ball to the left side to Boley. Top of the circle, A-Day stops, pops 3, comes up way short. Lady Apache save it back in on the baseline. Underwood got it back in, but it went right to Morrilton. Bringing the ball up the floor, Grace Brown feeds it to the left corner, now left wing, Cheyenne Kemp. They post up Brown on the inside. She drives across the lane. That was Allie Jo Dunlap, at the low post, and she went going across the lane and draws the foul from the Lady Apaches. Foul is on Riley Underwood, which is her first. Team foul number 1. And free throws coming for Morrilton. First free throw by Allie Jo Dunlap. Connects. She'll tie the game at 1. Allie Jo starting tonight on senior night, as she is a senior, but she sees a lot of playing time anyway. Second free throw bounces around, hits the top of the backboard, and bounces back through good. That'd be about the only way I'd make a free throw. 2-1, Morrilton by 1. Morrilton in a 1-2-2 full court zone trap. Harmony Garner dribbling the wrong direction. Now she gets it to A-Day, who finally gets it up the right sideline. Now they get inside to Stroud, who's open. 4-foot jumper is good. Team's going to press you coming up the floor. You have to make them pay, and the Lady Apaches did. Pottsville leads at 3-2. Grace Brown brought it up the floor. She was cut off by Lindsay A-Day on the sideline, and Brown dribbled the ball off her own foot out of bounds. It'll be Pottsville ball. 5:13 to go in the first quarter. Harmony Garner has the ball in the back court. Again, a 1-2-2 zone trap. They'll look to trap at half court. Garner gets it to A-Day, who breaks the pressure. Ball falls back to the right side. The defense falls back into the lane, into a zone. 3-2, Pottsville by 1. Lady Apaches in a bit of a motion game. It's a man-to-man defense. They post up Layla Stroud, left side of the lane. She got it down low, turned, missed the jumper from the low block, and Morrilton has the ball. Almost knocked away and stolen at mid-floor. Now it is loose at mid-floor. A whistle, and they will call the ball tied up at mid-floor. Alternating possession error will give the ball to Morrilton. I believe we have a substitute into the game for the Lady Devil Dogs. Checking into the ball game for Morrilton is number 30, Joanna Brockman. They list her at 5'10". She looks taller than that to me. I'm 6 foot, and I think she's probably taller than I am, but we'll go with a 5'10" sophomore who sets up at the low post. Double team out front by Pottsville. The ball comes to Cheyenne Kemp. Right wing 3 is no good, and a rebounding foul is going to be called inside on Morrilton. Allie Jo Dunlap was trying to crash the boards, and she gets called for the foul from behind. Out on Dunlap is her second, so that's the foul I missed earlier. Although for some reason that still doesn't go up on the scoreboard. So I think that's her second. Pottsville again facing full court defense, leads this game 3-2. We're about halfway done with the first quarter. Harmony Garner brings it up the right sideline. Goes down to the low post. Underwood put it on the floor. Morrilton closed in a hurry. The ball is tied up underneath in the lane underneath the Apache basket, and the whistle is blown for a tie-up. It will be Pottsville ball. Although the Lady Apaches need someone to put it in play. Now they get someone. A-Day gets it into Boley, then back around the perimeter. Down low Stroud, turned back into the defense. Nice pass out of traffic. Riley Boley up high, goes down the lane. Lots of contact, no whistle. Shot came up short. Morrilton has it going the other way, 3-on-2. Cheyenne Kemp into the lane. Her runner will go down. Kemp just bulldozes Lady Apaches out of the way to come up with the ball. Now the pass up high, and they're going to call Layla Stroud for a touch foul. Not sure what that baseline official on the other side of the floor was doing, but he's missing a good game. Layla Stroud called for the personal foul. It is her first, second on the team. Tori Daniel has entered the game, replacing Stroud early on. Morrilton ball, 3-2 Pottsville. 3:45 to play in the quarter. Cheyenne Kemp on the right side, free throw line extended. Got it into the corner. Now working it back around to the opposite side across the baseline. 3-2 Pottsville by a single point. Both teams are very, very slow in their offense. Cheyenne Kemp with it, puts it on the floor. Harmony Garner closes out on her. Bounce pass comes to the right side, then back around the perimeter it goes. Cheyenne Kemp has it, gets into the lane, jump stop, 8-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound is tipped out front, and Kemp tracks it down. Morrilton keeps it alive after the miss. Kemp decides to launch a three from the left side. That's no good. Nice rebound by the Lady Apaches. Lindsay Ade came out with it, brings it up the right side. Now comes to the middle, and then nobody takes her to the basket. She gets her shot blocked from behind. Tons of contact, and again, no whistle. That ball is going to be brought up the floor by Morrilton after the blocked shot, and they're going to throw it away on the baseline. So I guess it's safe to say they're letting them play, huh? 3-2, Pottsville with the lead. I believe that's Annalie Pennington who has just checked into the game. Again, Morrilton picks up full court. Pottsville gets the ball in play in the backcourt. Harmony Garner on the dribble. She's checked by Brown in the full court. Pass comes to the left to Ade, who's into the front court on the left side. Ade ball handling from out front, now picks up the dribble. Goes to Pennington in the left corner. Annalie is closed out by Cheyenne Kemp. Now they try to force it into the low post. It gets knocked out of there, but Annalie Pennington comes up with it. Again, a lot of traffic and collisions as that ball went into the low post, but I think both teams did a lot of colliding, I should say. Ade backs into the lane. Turnaround shot is no good. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Morrilton. So Lindsay Ade will come to the line. She will shoot two. And again, I have no idea who the foul was on because for whatever reason, they're not putting Morrilton fouls on the scoreboard, and I'm too far away from the official. So I will tell you it's a Morrilton foul. Ade's free throw is good. I can tell you that Pottsville leads the game 4-2. Layla Stroud back into the game for the Lady Apaches. Tori Daniel moves into the lane with the substitutions. Second free throw by Ade is no good. Rebound by Jennifer Hartman. 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. Pottsville 4, Morrilton 2. Very low scoring first quarter. Ball is trapped at mid-floor, but a nice job by Kemp to get it out of the trap. Pottsville has changed zones. They're in a 2-3. Kemp left open from 17, doesn't shoot. Pass goes on the baseline to Cameron Reel. She'll get it inside the post. Turnaround shot in the lane is good by Johanna Brockman. Brockman with the two-pointer. Jonna Brockman, I should say. Steal by Morrilton. Coming back the other way. Cheyenne Kemp through the lane. Feeds it to the left corner. Three ball out of the corner is going to be no good. Pottsville with a rebound that time. Lindsay Ade has possession. She'll slow it down at mid-floor. 4-4, this game is tied. And Pottsville will throw the ball away. No, they didn't throw it away on the sideline, but Morrilton comes up with it. Ade almost threw it away. She got to it, saved it back in, but Morrilton has it. Cheyenne Kemp all the way down the lane, crashes into a Lady Apache defender. The baseline official has that as a charging foul. Nice work down low by Annalie Pennington on the charging foul. The basket went in, but the official says, nope, not happening. So that will be the third team foul on Morrilton. And again, I cannot tell you who that foul is on. I have no idea. Okay, they call it on Kemp. Cheyenne Kemp picks up her first personal foul. 4-4, the game is tied with 1:11 to go. Morrilton showing a double team at half court. Ade splits the double team, but she's in a bad spot. Gets it over the timeline to beat the 10-second cap. They get it inside Pennington, who's wide open. And a finish by Annalie Pennington down low. looked bad for a little bit for the Lady Apaches, but then once they split the double team, they got a good look at the bucket and lead at 6-4. Out high with the ball is Grace Brown to the right side. 3 ball out of the corner is going to be no good for Cameron Reel. Reel got her own miss inside, though. Picks up the dribble, gets it out to the left to Kemp. Kemp into the lane, and they're going to blow the whistle before the shot. And they're going to call, was that a 3-second in the lane? They call a lane violation on Morrilton. Well, that's the first one of those I've seen this year called on anybody at any level. No, they're going to call a foul. That's what it was. Okay. Jonna Brockman called with a personal foul. Inbound pass stolen by Morrilton. Left side 3 ball is good. The Lady Apaches a little cavalier with their inbound, and Morrilton made him pay for it with a 3, and it's 7-6 Morrilton. Now the Lady Apaches having trouble getting the ball up the floor, and Coach Stephen Morgan's going to bring Harmony Garner back into the game. If you get a little too much air under the pass, Morrilton's defense is going to get there, and they're going to take it and go the other way with it. And that's happened a couple of times now to the Lady Apaches recently. 7-6, Morrilton by 1 after the corner or the wing 3. We have 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Harmony Garner ball handling out front, looking for one shot. She's guarded by Reel. Pass goes into the corner. Now it comes down low to Underwood. Goes across the lane. Pull up 8-footer in the lane is no good. Rebound Morrilton. They have 7 seconds. Kemp up the floor. Goes to the right side. Kemp pulls up a 3. That's going to be no good as time expires at the end of the first quarter. After 1, the Pottsville Lady Apaches trail the homestanding Lady Devil Dogs 7-6. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it tight.
Fun first quarter of basketball from Morrilton Devil Dog Arena. I'm Stephen Glenn. Thank you for joining us on the live stream and on the radio broadcast. After 1, Morrilton leads Pottsville 7-6. Morrilton with the Grace Brown 3-pointer on their last possession. Got their first lead of the game. Pottsville had a nice look the other way. It wouldn't go in. And then Morrilton missed a 3-pointer at the buzzer to end the first quarter. Morrilton will have the ball to begin this period of play. Ball handling on the left side. Sarah Warman had the ball knocked away. Morrilton gets it back in the backcourt. Warman again with it to the top of the circle. That's Grace Brown. Is that Warman or KK Clemens? Ball at the high post. Cheyenne Kemp feeds it into the left corner, and we have a whistle and a foul down low on Pottsville in their battle for positioning. Yeah, that's KK Clemens. I'm sorry. Foul is called on Riley Boley. That doesn't make it up to the scoreboard either. I think that's Riley's second, though. Nonetheless, Morrilton ball, baseline left. They get it into the corner to Cheyenne Kemp. Kemp is guarded very well by Tori Daniel. It's not a man-to-man defense. That's just who Daniel picks up in the matchup. Again, it is Kemp to the high post. Reel with a turnaround, nothing available there, so Reel got it back out of traffic. Now the ball is tied up on the left wing, though, and the alternating possession arrow will favor Pottsville. So a couple of substitutions into the game. Morrilton will send to the game number 10, Jennifer Hartman, a 5'10 sophomore. Boy, Coach Pinion's got some height coming up through the program, doesn't she? Pottsville getting the ball in play in the back court, about three-quarter court. Morrilton picked up full court that time. Lady Apaches bring the ball up the floor on the right side. Reverse to Harmony Garner. She feels it from 3, but it won't go down. Long rebound by Grace Brown. 7-6 Morrilton by 1. Brown into the lane. Fed it to the left side to Keaton, who's checked into the game. Wiley Keaton. Keaton has it on the low block left. Her shot is going to be up and it's good. It's going to be a foul on Pottsville. And Whaley Keaton is going to have a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. The official says the basket is good. Foul is on Riley Underwood. That is her second. Team foul number 2 on Pottsville. And at the free throw line is going to be Wiley Keaton, the senior guard. Her free throw comes up short. Pottsville there for the rebound. 9-6. Ball comes down low. Pennington shot off the backboard. Good. Whistle foul Morrilton. And Annalie Pennington will have a chance for a three-point play. Pennington hustled down the floor that time. They found her in transition, and they'll try for the old-fashioned three-point play. That foul, I believe, was called on Cheyenne Kemp, which is her second. Yeah, now they have it on the board. Annalie Pennington will be at the line. She has 4 in the game. She'll look for point number 5 and could tie the ball game. And she does. Annalie Pennington connects, and it's 9-9. Now Pottsville showing full court defense. Lady Apaches in a 2-2-1 zone trap. I would say looking to trap at half court. Grace Brown brings it over the timeline to beat the 10-second count. Ball comes to Keaton on the left side. Drives from the left elbow to the right elbow. Can't get open. Morrilton works it around the perimeter to the right. Grace Brown rises up for a 20-footer that won't go. Opposite side rebound by Hartman, and Morrilton keeps it alive. 6:14 to go in the second quarter, 9-9. This game is tied. You would expect that from the two top teams in the league. Brown backs into the lane, feeds it to the right side, faked right, drove left, tried to get it down low, and the Lady Apache saw it coming and steal it away. And then a foul is going to be called from behind on Brockman of Morrilton, a little frustration foul, trying to get the ball back. I showed that as her second. Jonna Brockman called for the foul. Did he say that was her first? Okay. It doesn't end up on the scoreboard, but it is a 1-1. I can tell you that is the 7th team foul. Somebody call 1-800-DEVIL-DOG and get the scoreboard operator to put fouls up on the board, please. Free throws for the Lady Apaches to my left. 9-9, the game is tied. I believe this is Lindsay Aday at the line. Her first in the 1-1 is good. Aday will have a second free throw. Lady Apaches retake the lead at 10-9. The officials not in a big hurry to get the ball back in play. They may be getting paid by the hour tonight. Second free throw is good. Lindsay Aday has her third point of the game, and Pottsville leads at 11-9. And again, Pottsville in a 2-2-1 zone trap. Ball coming up the right side. Cameron Reel had it knocked away and stolen. And then they're going to call a backcourt violation. Oh my goodness, that call is terrible. You have to have the ball established in the front court before it's a backcourt violation, and Pottsville never did have that ball in the front court. Oh my goodness, that was an awful call. Nonetheless, Morrilton will get the ball back. 11-9, Pottsville with the lead. Out front, Grace Brown drives to her right. Lady Apaches adjust and cut her off on the right wing. Now to the low post, it comes to Brockman. She goes across the baseline, missed the shot, got her own miss back, put it back up again, and draws the foul on Pottsville. Oh my goodness, that over and back call was absolutely horrendous. So Tori Daniel called for the personal foul at the free throw line. Brockman, she'll put up the first of 2 and miss it. Substitution into the game for the Lady Apaches. Riley Boley is back out on the floor. Brockman with a second of 2. She hits that one, so Brockman converts on one of the 2. And it's a 1-point game. Pottsville ahead, 11-10 with 5.5 to go to the halftime break. Pottsville with the ball in the backcourt. Aday over the timeline. They get it inside. Layla Stroud wide open, but she missed the layup. Rebound is going to be controlled by Brockman down low. Ouch. Morrilton comes out with it on the run. Grace Brown into the front court. 11-10 Apaches by 1. Layla had too much time to think about that one. Pass came to the right side. Reel into the lane, tied up. That's going to be a tie-up ball, and it'll be Morrilton ball on the alternating possession, much to the chagrin of the Morrilton fans. Well, I guess as an official, if you have both sides yelling at you, you're probably calling the game about right. 11-10, Pottsville by 1. Morrilton with the ball. They'll look for the lead with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Inbound to Reel, drives into the lane to the left side. Brown. Grace puts it on the floor one time and then goes into the corner. Bit of a motion game by Morrilton. Now they'll feed it down to the low post. Cameron Reel got it to Brockman. Her shot blocked cleanly. A lot of contact there that wasn't called. Pottsville comes out with it on the run. Ahead to Stroud. Back to Lindsay Aday. Morrilton did a good job getting back to cover. Pottsville running their set piece. Boley into the lane. Got away with a walk. Now we have a reach-in foul that's going to be called on Morrilton and on Brockman. That is Jonah Brockman's third personal foul. I think the reason on the no call on a palming the ball is Boley did dribble it high, but she kept her hand on top of the ball the whole time, which is legal. At the line, 2 free throws for the Lady Apaches, and the first one is good. Riley Boley with her first point of the ball game. Second free throw is good for Riley as well, as she connects on both free throws. Morrilton has it in the backcourt. And the ball is thrown away at midcourt. Riley Boley got a steal for the Lady Apaches. And then Pottsville has the ball knocked away, and Morrilton comes back with it. Right side, up the floor, Reel zigzagging into the lane, gets tied up down low, misses the shot, rebound Pottsville. 13-10, Pottsville by 3 and with the ball. Nice job of hustling down low that time by Kennedy Corbin to come up with the loose ball for Pottsville. Corbin really shut down that play. Lady Apaches have it out high. Ball to the left side. Morrilton steps in front of it. The ball is loose. And we now have a tie up again. I think this one will go to Pottsville. It will be Pottsville basketball, baseline left. Lady Apaches lead at 13-10. Boley gets it into the lane to Aday. Lindsay's double team. She spins away from the double team and knocks down the jumper from point blank range. Lindsay Aday for the Lady Apaches. Her first field goal of the night. Pottsville has their biggest lead of the ball game at 15-10. Morrilton gets it into the front course against the press, and Pottsville gets a steal from the left side. That was Boley that got in front of the pass and got the steal. Back to Harmony Garner. Garner up the floor. Starts the offense to the left. Aday dribbles into a double team, takes it to the basket, and Lindsay Aday shifted into a different gear and scores again, and Morrilton wants a timeout. 3:21 left to go in the first half. Pottsville 17, Morrilton 10. We are back after this 30-second timeout with more Apache basketball.
Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
We are living on a prayer at the Morrilton Devil Dog Arena. And no, I will not try to sing like they do. Pottsville leads 17-10 over the home-standing Lady Devil Dogs. This is the biggest lead of the game that either team has had at 17-10. We have 3:18 to go in the half. Morrilton in the backcourt after the Coach McNabb timeout. Morrilton with a couple of lineup changes into the game is Sophia Warmond. Warmond brought it up the floor, got it to Kemp, back to Warmond. Got it to Grace Brown. Warmond on the right side of the offense. Lady Apaches, since they've switched to the 2-3 zone, Morrilton has had trouble solving it. Warmond into the lane, top of the circle, Grace Brown. Her three is good. Grace Brown with her second three of the night. And the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs steal the inbound pass. That's about the third time Pottsville's got sloppy with an inbound. They get it to Brown, and Brown left wide open, and she has another three. Grace Brown on a personal 6-0 run, and suddenly it's a 17-16 game now. 2:34 to play in the half. I didn't take Morrilton long. You knew they were going to come back. Harmony Garner with it on the right side, outside of the arc. Now at the top of the circle, having checked into the game for the Lady Apaches, is number 10, Allison Greathouse. Pottsville with the ball at the right elbow. Back up top to Garner, to Greathouse on the left side. Allison into the lane. Finds Boley. Riley takes it to the basket. Her shot from down low is no good. Pretty strong defense by Grace Brown. Pottsville, though, had a hand on the outlet pass, but it goes out of bounds. 2:03 to go in the second quarter. Pottsville 17, Morrilton 16. 2 Morrilton shots ago, it was 17-11. Grace Brown came to life. She has 9 of the Lady Devil Dogs' 16 points. Morrilton with the ball in the backcourt. Pottsville has changed up. No, they're not. They're still in the full court, 2-2-1. Morrilton running their press attack much better. Hartman has it in the front court on the right sideline. 1:52 to go in the second. Pass over to the zone. Boy, Pottsville almost got there. Pass got through nonetheless. Into the lane. Warman gets it to the left side. Curling into the paint. 8-foot jumper is up, and it is good by Riley Keaton. Riley Keaton knocked down the 2. 1:34 left to go in the second quarter. 18-17. Morrilton has now retaken the lead. Morrilton on a 7-0 run. Ball on the right side. Layla Stroud for the Lady Apaches. Up high to Pennington. Pennington swings the ball to the left. That was Lindsay Ade. Pottsville has kind of slowed it down. 18-17, a 1-point lead for Morrilton. Their second lead of the ball game. Ade working down her defender. Turnaround shot in the paint is no good. Ade got the rebound, but they're going to call her for over the back, and I think that's probably a good call. Lindsay Ade is going to be called for the foul. That on Ade, I show as her first. The scoreboard doesn't show anything, so we'll go with that. 18-17, Morrilton by 1. We have 1:02 left to go in the second quarter on the way to the halftime break. Morrilton gets the ball in the backcourt. Sophia Warman brings it over the timeline. Go to the left to Keaton, who just gave Morrilton the lead. Keaton is double teamed in front of the Pottsville bench. And there is a whistle. It is tied up, and it will be Morrilton ball, I think. No, the possession arrow points Pottsville's way. Well, they've switched it. Okay. Now they called it Morrilton ball. Then they switched the alternating possession arrow. So it is Morrilton ball. Up high with the ball, Warman feeds it to the left side. 42 seconds left to go in the quarter. Morrilton may wait on one shot. They have the lead, 18-17. Pottsville in their 2-3 zone. Jennifer Hartman now back around the perimeter to Grace Brown. Brown into the paint. Working back around to the left. 25 to shoot. Morrilton gets to the low post, but it comes right back out again to Hartman. She tries to force it into the lane, but coming up with a loose ball is Warman. Got to the baseline, got double teamed, got it to Keaton. Keaton back up high to Grace Brown. To the right side, it comes to Warman. 8 seconds to go. Warman into the lane. Runner from down low is no good. A rebounding foul is going to be called on Morrilton. Outstanding defense by the Lady Apaches on that possession. Morrilton had that ball for a long time. Did not get a good look at it. Foul is on Sophia Warman, which is her first personal foul. And with 4 and 8/10 seconds left to go in the second quarter, Morrilton leads at 18-17. But Pottsville's going to have free throws. Lady Apaches will be shooting 1-1. And the first heirloom legal service free throw is no good. Morrilton with the rebound. Annalie Pennington missed the front of the 1-1. Brown with a shot from half court that doesn't go. And we are at the end of the first half of play. After the first half, it is Morrilton 18, Pottsville 17. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout with more Apache basketball.
Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers.
As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers,
Farm Credit,
supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Back at Morrilton Devil Dog Arena at halftime of what has been a fun ladies game. The Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs lead Pottsville by the slimmest of margins at 18-17. As the Morrilton Pom-Pom squad and cheerleaders are on the floor entertaining. I don't think this was the song they were expecting from the pep band as we enjoy the Una-Na song. Because I'm brain dead and I can't remember it. Well, let me tell you something I do know about. I can tell you that the leading scorer in this ballgame is Grace Brown. She has 9 points for the Lady Devil Dogs, all of them from outside of the arc, and 2 of them in about a 45-second period. Whaley Keaton is the next leading scorer for Morrilton with 4 points. Jonah Brockman came off the bench, added 3, and Allie Jo Dunlap had 2 points. Lindsay Ade, the leading scorer for the Lady Apaches, she has 7. Annalie Pennington off the bench to add 5. 3 points for Layla Stroud, 2 points for Riley Boley. It's senior night here at Morrilton Devil Dog Arena, and at the ladies game, it is Morrilton 18, Pottsville 17. We're going to take a timeout here, and we'll come back with second half action in just about 4 minutes or so. So long for just a little while. Just drive on down to the end of John Widener Expressway in Morrilton, and you will run right into Devil Dog Arena, which is the place to be tonight. We are at the halftime of the ladies' game, and it was a wild ladies' game at that, as Pottsville trails Morrilton 18-17. These two teams are in first place, both teams with one loss in the league. Now, Pottsville does have a couple of more games to play. Morrilton only has one left, but it will be a tough one. I think Morrilton has to play at Clarksville in their final game. We are at the end of the halftime break, getting ready to get things underway in the second half. Pottsville will be shooting at the bucket to my right. Lady Apaches have the ball, trailing 18-17. Down low, Layla Stroud of the low post on the left side, spins through the lane, forces up a jumper, missed the shot. Lindsay Ade got the rebound and got undercut. That foul will be on Morrilton. Foul is on Riley Keaton. It is her first. Pottsville will put the ball in play right on the baseline on the right side. Pottsville sets up the set piece. It's Boley to get it in to Stroud. Riley into the lane to the right side, Harmony Garner. Harmony's been quiet tonight. In fact, Pottsville does not have a three-point in this game. Down low it goes, taking it to the basket hard with a good low post move. Riley Underwood, and she has her first bucket from the low block right. And Pottsville reclaims the lead 19-18. I'm going to go way out on a limb here and say that's probably not the last time this lead is going to change hands. Boy, what a basketball savant am I. Pottsville and Morrilton, Lady Apaches by 1, 19-18. Morrilton just playing catch around the perimeter of the Lady Apache 2-3 zone. Now the ball comes down low. Turnaround shot by Keaton from 15 is missed. Underwood with a rebound. Outlets it to Garner up the left sideline. Pottsville by 1. We've played about a minute of this second half. Ball is in the right corner. Riley Boley dribbles into the paint. Up top, Stroud. Riley gets penetration and elbows off. That's a good call by the official. Good defense by Morrilton and a good call by the official. Stroud went into the lane, and you could see her push off with that off elbow. And a good job by Morrilton. May have been a little bit of an acting job. Don't let you hit her hard enough to knock her down. But, hey, whatever you got to do to draw the foul and get the ball back, right? 19-18, Pottsville by 1. Morrilton almost didn't beat the 10-second count. Now they get double teamed in the corner. Pass to the right side just barely gets through to Hartman. Good defense by the Lady Apaches. Underwood almost got a steal. And again, almost got to that one as it gets to the low block. Allie Jo Dunlap misses the shot. Rebound Layla Stroud in the corner. Pottsville comes out with it with a 1-point lead. Lindsay Ade ball handling. Into the elbow. Backs down the defense. Pull up 8-footer. Left it short. Ade able to one-hand it across the lane to Underwood. Underwood missed a point-blank range shot, and Morrilton comes out with a loose ball. That time Dunlap with a rebound. Morrilton presses it up the floor. They've got a 2-on-1. Bounce pass across the lane gets to Kemp. She's down low. Her turnaround shot is no good. Lots of contact on the shot, but no whistle, but that's the way it's been called the whole night. We talked about that at halftime here, the broadcast crew, and it's been that way both directions. The officials are most assuredly letting him play, and I'm not being facetious this time. That's your word of the day, facetious. Harmony Garner from the left wing, got it inside to Underwood, spins to her right, lays it off the backboard softly and scores. Riley Underwood on a 4-0 run, and Pottsville's lead is 21-18 over Morrilton here at Devil Dog Arena. Pottsville again has a half-court trap. Morrilton barely beats the 10-second count again, but they do. Keaton has it at the top of the circle. They go to Dunlap at the high post. In the right corner, Brown, three-pointer was no good. Rebound and a quick outlet by Underwood to Boley. Boley doesn't really have anything, so she'll slow it down on the left wing. Send it across the lane to Harmony Garner. She's open for three. That is good. Farm credit three-pointer for Harmony Garner, and that is her first bucket of the night and the first tray for the Lady Apaches. Pottsville by 6, 24-18. Morrilton ball around the perimeter. Pottsville has started the quarter on a 7-0 run. Harmony Garner stepped in front of the pass, knocked it away, a steal, outlet to Stroud. She catches up to it on the baseline. Morrilton hustled down to guard her, comes back out to Boley. Riley into the paint, her runner from 8, no good. Boley got it back to the low block left, missed the shot again, still battling for it. Pottsville comes up with a loose ball. Coach Suba Morgan says, back out and let's recycle this, Harmony, and that's exactly what she does. Pottsville got a couple of good looks, but they wouldn't go. 24-18, Lady Apaches with the lead. At the high post, Underwood faked the pass, took it down the lane, drove past Dunlap, and her layup is good. Riley Underwood has 6 points in the quarter, and Coach McNabb wants a timeout. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pottsville with a 26-18 lead. We are back in 30 seconds.
30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
The Lady Apaches have opened the second half on a 9-0 run against Morrilton, and they've stretched the lead to 26-18. This is the biggest lead of the game for Pottsville. Now, when the Lady Apaches had a 7-point lead in the first half, Morrilton came right back with back-to-back three-pointers. That was a big three-point shot by Harmony Garner. Her Farm Credit three-pointer really stretched the lead for Pottsville. And after the timeout, the Lady Apaches pick up full court man-to-man defense, and Morrilton is going to be called for an over and back. And by the way, that call wasn't correct either. Bringing the ball up the floor was Grace Brown. She never established both feet and the ball in the front court. Yes, she did throw it back, but she only had 1 foot in the ball in the front court. You've got to have both feet in the ball, so that, I guess that makes up for the missed over and back in the first half, but that call wasn't right either. I had a really good look at that one. Nonetheless, the Apaches will take the generosity. Is that Tori Smith back into the game across the way? I'm not sure, but Pottsville has the ball. Riley Boley on the right side. Gets it to A-Day. Lindsay has a screen from Underwood, chooses not to use it. Instead comes to Boley in the right corner. No, that's Tori Daniel in the game, I'm sorry. In fact, Tori Daniel has it up high. And Pottsville working the ball around the perimeter. Boy, there's lots of contact down low. These screens are hard. Harmony Garner at the elbow. Tried to get it down low to Underwood. Good defense from behind by Morrilton to get the steal. Lady Devil Dogs on the run. 3-on-2. Ahead Reel. Down low. Misses the shot. Hustling down the floor was Brockman. She got it across the lane to Reel, who missed it again. Reel one more time, and this time she got it. Boy, you got to credit Cameron Reel for doing work for her Lady Devil Dogs. 26-20. Pottsville by 6. 3:27 to go in the quarter. Harmony Garner brings it over the timeline and backs it up a little bit. Lady Apaches are going to spread the floor out. It's not a four-corner stall. They're trying to create passing lanes, and they do. They get it inside to Underwood. Her left-handed hook shot is good. Riley Underwood has 8 in the quarter, and Pottsville's lead is 8, 28-20. In fact, Riley Underwood and Harmony Garner, the only two to score in the third quarter, and those two combined for 0 points in the first half. Pottsville with an 8-point lead. Ball handling out front with a nice move. Kemp got into the lane. Pull up 15-footer. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touched on the baseline by Morrilton. Pottsville will have a chance for a double-digit lead. Well, I sure didn't think I'd see this tonight. I figured this would be a last-second shot game. Could still be. We still got 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Lindsay Ady with a nice job bringing it over the timeline. Feeds it into the left corner. Boley. Up high Garner. Right side, Daniel. Tori ball handling through the lane. Finds A-Day. Back up top again. 2:35 to go, period number 3. Pottsville 28, Morrilton 20. Down low, Underwood. Back outside, Boley. Wing 3, not there. Long rebound cleared by Brown. She's looking to run. It's going to be 2-on-2, and a foul called on Pottsville. They're going to call that. They're going to call that an intentional foul? Wow. Sure looked to me like the Lady Apache defender was making a play on the ball, but my opinion in this case doesn't matter. Was that on A-Day, I think? For whatever reason, the Morrilton scoring table is not putting fouls up on the scoreboard. At the free throw line is going to be Grace Brown. She connects on the first. That's her 10th point of the game. And I am as far away from the scorer's table as physically possible, so I have no way to hear it if they don't announce it, or if they announce it very quickly. Second free throw by Brown is no good. I'm going to say that foul was on A-Day. And now the ball will go to Morrilton on the intentional foul call. Sure looked to me like Lindsay was making a play on the ball, though. But you know what? My opinion, and a couple of dollars, you can go get an ice cream cone at the Morrilton Drive-In. Ball comes in play for Morrilton. Pottsville leads at 28-21. Fired into the lane. Good pass down low. Got it through to Dunlap. Allie Joe's shot the first time was blocked. She stayed with it, put it back up, and will draw a foul on Pottsville. That foul is on Riley Boley. That is her second. And free throws coming for Morrilton. Allie Jo Dunlap at the line. Her first free throw is in and out. No good. Allie Jo Dunlap will get ready for a second free throw. It's 28-21. Morrilton with the lead. Make it 28-22 as Dunlap connects on one of the two. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Pottsville with the ball in the backcourt. I'd wager to say Morrilton has at least one more and probably two more runs in them. Layla Stroud with the ball in the front court. She's back on the floor. Gets it to A-Day up high. We're under 2 minutes to go. Pottsville again has the floor spread way out. They cut back door, get it down low. Underwood, her bank shot, A-Day. Her back shot is good. Lindsay A-Day on the back door cut. Has her first points of the quarter. A nice dish from the high post to get it down low. On the left side, Kemp, ball fake, drives baseline, gets to within 8, and the jumper for Cheyenne Kemp is good. 30-24, 6-point lead for the Lady Apaches, a minute and a half to play in the third. Lindsay A-Day has it on the left side. She'll give it up high to Harmony Garner. A minute 25 to go, quarter number 3. Underwood has it way out on the high post, and I mean way out outside of the arc. Now to A-Day. Her turnaround three is going to be in and out, no good. Underwood had the rebound, able to get it to Stroud, who went down to the floor to keep it alive to Harmony Garner. And Coach Siebenmorgan says, let's back it out and recycle. Boy, great hustle play by Pottsville. With the ball on the right side, Riley Boley. We have 1 minute to go in the third. 1 minute. 30-24, Pottsville by 6 with the ball. Coach Siebenmorgan says, come on, let's get this motion offense running. Right side, Garner, 45 seconds to go. Pottsville could wait on one shot. If you don't get anything good, Lindsay A-Day up high gets a screen from Stroud. Morrilton slips the screen with a good job to keep the defense alive. Layla Stroud top of the circle with 30 seconds to go. 30-24, Pottsville by 6. Lady Apaches continue to run time in a motion game. If they get something backdoor going to the basket, they'll go there. If not, they'll take more time, and that's what Stroud's doing on the dribble. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Harmony Garner getting hand checked, but that's not going to get called tonight. Up high, the ball goes to Underwood with 13 seconds. A-Day off an Underwood screen with 10 seconds. A-Day on the baseline, gets double teamed, gets it out to Garner. A long three, Harmony Garner comes up short. Rebound Morrilton with 3 seconds. Brown at half court with 2 seconds. Brown with a long shot that will not go. It would have counted, but we are at the end of quarter number 3. After 3, Pottsville 30, Morrilton 24. Back after this 1 minute timeout with more Lady Apache basketball.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back for the final quarter at Devil Dog Arena. The Pottsville Lady Apaches lead this ball game by a score of 30-24. Morrilton has the possession arrow in their favor, so they'll have the ball first to begin the fourth quarter. That will switch the possession arrow to Pottsville. Pottsville has 5 timeouts left. Morrilton has 3. And neither team anywhere near foul difficulty. Pottsville only has 3 team fouls. Morrilton only with 1. Morrilton has it. Into the lane comes Brown. Her 15-footer rattles around 2 or 3 times and then goes. Grace Brown with a 2-pointer for Morrilton, and they close to within 4, 30-26. Lindsay A-Day up high with the ball for Pottsville. Zigzag dribble to the right side. Layla Stroud. Stroud dribbles across the lane. Gets to the elbow, and Pottsville running a motion game. It's not a high motion game. It's a low motion game as they work across the lane. Get it to A-Day. A-Day on the baseline. Steps into the lane and draws a blocking foul on Morrilton. but that foul will be on the floor, and Pottsville will have the ball with a chance to take more time off the clock. I want to say that foul is on Allie Jo Dunlap, but I'm not sure about that. I'm in a spot where I can't. Pottsville puts it in play, but Morrilton was trying to get a substitute into the game. And the officials correctly stop the play. Allie Jo will come out with her third foul, and Pottsville's going to take a timeout here. 7 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the ballgame. Pottsville 30, Morrilton 26. We are back after this 30-second timeout.
For 30 years, Miller Roofing Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
After the timeout, Pottsville with the ball. They get it in play. Underwood in the lane. Jump stop. 8-footer. No good. Rebound Morrilton. Boy, Pottsville has missed some close-in shots. Brown up the floor. She'll split the defense. Miss a layup. Got it back. Missed it again. Got it back another time, and this time they get a foul called on Pottsville. That foul's going to be on the floor, and I think they're going to get Boley for the foul. It'll be on the baseline. Boley, I think, has 3. The reason I say I think is because we're not getting fouls put up on the scoreboard, and I can only guess. Inbound pass stolen by Pottsville. Riley Boley got up high to steal that one away, and it will be Pottsville ball. Pottsville with the ball in the front court. Harmony Garner gives it to the left side. Lady Apache ball. Garner on the right side. Now inside to Layla Stroud. Having a little technical problem here, but I believe we have it straightened out. 30-26, a 4-point lead for the Lady Apaches. Pottsville has the ball. And again, they're out front with a motion offense. Lindsay A-Day ball handling. Now they get inside to Stroud. She's triple teamed. Got it to Underwood. Free throw line jump shot. Hangs on the rim and goes through for 2. Riley Underwood has all but 3 of the Lady Apache points in the second half, and Pottsville's lead is again 6. Now the Lady Apaches again show a full court trapping defense. This is probably as much as anything to try to get Morrilton to run some time. They get it to Brockman at the right elbow. She gets into the paint, banks it off the backboard, and scores. Good shot by Brockman, and I think she meant to do that. Morrilton will take a timeout here with 6 minutes and 6 seconds left to play in the game. Pottsville 32, Morrilton 28, back in 1 minute.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
A fun 4-4A Saturday night in Morrilton. Normally you don't get high school games on Saturday night unless it's district or regional tournament time, but the weatherman put a kibosh on the Friday game, so we move it to Saturday. It is senior night in Morrilton, by the way, so there'll be a little bit of a longer delay between games as they honor a big group of seniors on both the ladies and men's team in Morrilton. Pottsville with the ball in the backcourt, leading 32-28. Morrilton puts out looks like a full court man-to-man defense, and then a trap coming at half court. A-Day dribbles away from the trap, gets it over the timeline. Now she is double teamed. Got it to Stroud, send it down low, inside, Underwood. She'll put up the shot, hangs on the rim, won't go down. Rebound Morrilton. But the Lady Apaches got a good look, it just wouldn't go down. 5:44 to play. Into the front court, Grace Brown all the way down the lane, misses the shot. Harmony Garner with a rebound, and she'll get called for a travel, and that's a good call. She got it up too high. She saw Layla Stroud running up the floor on the right side and thought about throwing it to her and then tried not to and then ended up walking with the ball. She palmed it. Morrilton will get the ball back. 32-28. Pottsville with the lead by 4. Morrilton had a good look that last time, too. Grace Brown got all the way into the lane but couldn't get the layup to go down. Pottsville now showing a bit of a trapping defense on their own at the wings. It's a 1-3-1, and they show traps as the ball approaches the wing. Ball comes to the high post for Morrilton. Allie Jo Dunlap, she has 3 fouls. To the right side, Brown with a 3 ball that comes up short. And the ball is rebounded by Brockman on the inside. She'll put up a shot and score. Pottsville fouls her on the way up, and they'll count the basket, and Brockman with a chance for a 3-point play. Nobody put a body on Jonah Brockman, the 5'10 sophomore, whom I think is probably closer to 6 foot or 6'1". She'll be at the line with a 1-shot bonus. 32-30 Pottsville by 2. Free throw is good. But Pottsville will send Boley to the bench. Tori Daniel will check back in. She has the ball in the backcourt. Pottsville by 1, 32-31. Lindsay Aday in the backcourt, draws the double team, dribbles away from it to mid-floor, hesitates, gets over the timeline. She's double teamed. Got it through the double team to Stroud. Leia wide open down the lane, lays it in for 2. Layla Stroud with the 2-pointer. What a nice job by Lindsay Aday not panicking when she's triple teamed. Cheyenne Kemp lines up a 3 from the left wing. That's no good. Aday with a rebound. Brings it over the timeline. Takes it into the lane. Feeds it to Stroud. Stroud from 8 feet misses the shot. I don't think that's the shot Coach Stephen Morgan wanted. Morrilton with a rebound on the miss. 4:33 to go in the game. Pottsville 34-31 over Morrilton, and as Kemp takes it into the lane, she's going to get fouled by the Lady Apache defense. Well, they call it on Underwood, which is her 3rd, I think. But I do know it is just the second team foul, just the 6th team foul, so no free throws coming here. Morrilton has the ball slapped away. That should have been out of bounds on Morrilton. There you go, good call on the baseline. Morrilton tried to put it in play, and Riley Underwood got her left hand out, slapped the ball right back off the Morrilton player who was standing out of bounds. Good call by the baseline official, and better defense by Riley Underwood, and Pottsville gets the ball back. 34-31, Pottsville by 3. Lindsay Aday up the left sideline into the front court. 4 minutes, 18 seconds to play. With it on the left is Tori Daniel. Stroud cuts through on the diagonal to the left elbow. The ball comes to Aday on the right side. Now Harmony Garner. Aday thought about a 3, now drives. 12-footer from the right block is good. Lindsay Aday with a bucket. And we have a timeout on the floor called by Pottsville, I believe. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining in the game. Pottsville leads at 36-31, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
At Devil Dog Arena, the Lady Apaches leading Morrilton 36-31. Morrilton had an 18-17 lead at the half. Pottsville went on a 9-0 run to reclaim the lead and have not given it up yet. Morrilton had a chance to tie, but they have not gotten it done. And the Lady Apaches have pushed the lead out to a 5-point difference at 36-31. Pottsville showing a 2-2-1 full court defense. Morrilton with 2 guards in the back court to bring it over the timeline. Kind of a passive full court defense, though, just trying to make Morrilton run some time. Grace Brown has it on the left side. She's ball handling out front. Harmony Garner happy to let her do that. Now pass to the baseline. Brockman, she has a baseline drive. Her shot won't go, but free throw is coming for Jonah Brockman. She'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. That was team foul number 7, by the way, but Jonah was in the act of shooting when she was fouled. Brockman dribbles it once and fires the free throw on the way, and it is good. 36-32, Pottsville by 4. Kylie Pennington re-enters the ball game. I think that's as much to get Underwood a break as anything else. Pennington's played well tonight, though. Anna Lee has 5 in the first half and 3 or 4 rebounds. Second free throw by Brockman is no good. Morrilton had the ball rebounded, but then got tied up. The alternating possession error will give the ball to Pottsville. Allie Jo Dunlap had it in her hands, and I want to say it was Lindsay Ade that came in and tied her up. Pottsville ball on the baseline. Stroud gets the inbound pass. Morrilton looking to trap. 3:35 to play. Pottsville leads at 36-32. Lindsay Ade over the timeline. Picks up the dribble. She is guarded by Whaley Keaton as Morrilton has gone man-to-man. Garner into the lane to Pennington. Anna Lee dribbles to the top of the circle. Finds Tori Daniel. 3:17 to go as Pottsville works the ball around the perimeter against the man-to-man. Harmony Garner has it on the right side. Harmony has made the only three-pointer Pottsville has made in this game. That is the only Farm Credit 3 that Pottsville has had. Another three-pointer put up by Tori Daniel, but that comes up short. Rebound Morrilton. 36-32, Pottsville by 4. Left side, open for 3 was Kemp. Instead, she drives baseline, takes it to the basket and scores. Kemp with the two-pointer, and Morrilton within 2 at 36-34 with 2:46 to play. Lindsay Ade into the paint. To the right side, Garner. Garner takes it from the right side to the left elbow. Picks up the dribble, looking for someone. Now hands it to Ade. Ade in traffic, but gets it back out on the dribble. 2.5 to go in the ball game. Pottsville 36, Morrilton 34. Tori Daniel brings it back up high. Pottsville's probably going to have to make some free throws in this game before we're done. Annalie Pennington with it on the right side. Layla Stroud, nobody guards her. She didn't even have to put it on the floor. We have 2:13 to go in the game. Harmony Garner out high, guarded by Brown. Goes to the right on the dribble, finds Stroud. Pottsville running time. They have Ade at the low post. They get it to her there. Takes the cross to the left side. Takes it to the basket with an underhand shot. That is good. Lindsay Ade finding a way to score for the Lady Apaches. Pottsville again picking up full court. Ball comes in play to Morrilton. Pass to the baseline. Brockman wide open. It is good. Nice drive across the lane by Cheyenne Kemp. She just outran the entire Apache defense. Gave up perfectly to Brockman, who made the 2 from down low. And a timeout called by Morrilton. 1:46 left to go in the ball game. 38-36 Pottsville. We're back in 30 seconds.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
And that's what I really like about Sam Pittman. He's always genuine, and I really...
A minute 46 seconds remaining in the ball game. 38-36, Pottsville leading by 2. That last drive was very impressive by the Lady Devil Dogs. Cheyenne Kemp took it all the way down the lane. Nobody stopped her bringing the ball up the floor, and then she made a nice no-look bounce pass to Jonah Brockman for an easy 2. Pottsville facing full court pressure, gets the ball in play in the backcourt with 1:44 to play. Lady Apaches 38, Morrilton 36. Lindsay Ade approaches half court. Now steps over the timeline, guarded by Dunlap. Now Harmony Garner ball handling out front, guarded by Brown. Layla Stroud has it on the left. We're under 1.5 minutes to go. Stroud gave the ball up to Garner, and we have a hand check foul called on Morrilton. That's the first one of these we've had in this game. That foul is on Grace Brown. I believe it's her first. Oh, they put it up on the board. Yay, it is her first. Team foul number 3. You know, that could actually end up hurting Morrilton. Ball comes in play to Harmony Garner. 1:20 to go in the game. Pottsville by 2, 38-36. And we have another foul called on Morrilton, an elbowing foul. That's going to be on Grace Brown, her second. And that is team foul number 4 on Morrilton. Now I think Coach McNabb is going to send some players into the game to maybe draw some fouls here. Into the game for Morrilton is number 15, Cameron Reel, and number 2, KK Clemens. Pottsville tries to get the ball in on the sideline. Morrilton steals it, but Cheyenne Kemp had her foot on the sideline. It'll be Pottsville ball. So the Lady Apaches again will try to trigger it in after a timeout by Coach Stephen Morgan. 1 minute, 19 seconds left to go in the game. Pottsville 38, Morrilton 36. Back in 1 minute.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Pottsville is already in their set that they want to use to get the ball in play after the timeout. They'll come and play from the near sideline. Riley Boley will trigger it in. A-Day sets a screen for Underwood, then comes off the screen to get the inbound pass. A-Day works to her left, now reverses directions again. 38-36, Pottsville by 2. Harmony Garner to Layla Stroud, and we have another foul away from the ball. And actually, it's kind of smart for Morrilton to be doing this, so they have a chance to put Pottsville at the free throw line. I have no clue who that foul was called on, and once again, we don't have it on the scoreboard. Number 4, okay. Cheyenne Kemp called for the foul. I show that as her third. My thanks to Justin Smith and Zach Byram here for filling me in on fouls. A minute 9 to go in the game. Pottsville by 2, 38-36. That was team foul 5. Pottsville gets it into Underwood on the baseline. Up high to Boley. Boley still hanging on to the ball, now gives it to Garner. We are under a minute to play in the game. Pottsville 38, Morrilton 36. Annalie Pennington checked into the game. She had it on the left side and will draw a foul on Morrilton, which will be team foul number 6. Cameron Reel called for the personal foul. Next one will put Pottsville at the line for a 1-and-1, and we had 56 and 8-10 seconds. Who's going to blink first? Pass comes in play in traffic, but A-Day has it, and she will get fouled pretty immediately by Allie Jo Dunlap, and I show that as 4 on Allie Jo. And Pottsville now will be shooting free throws. Lindsay A-Day will be at the line to attempt a couple, or at least a 1-and-1 of Heirloom Legal free throws. Layla Stroud and Tori Daniel back into the game for Pottsville. Coach Stephen Morgan putting probably the fastest team he can on the floor. Lindsay A-Day, front end of the 1-and-1. It's on the way. It's going to come up short. Nobody there to rebound for Pottsville. So, of course, Morrilton gets the rebound on the miss. 48 seconds left to go in the game. Pottsville by 2, 38-36. What if Morrilton might wait on a three-point shot to try to win it at the buzzer? They're just hanging on to the ball in the front court. Now it comes to Kemp to the right side. Kemp on the give and go, got it in the lane. Had it knocked away from behind, but Pottsville will touch it last. 38-36, Pottsville by 2. Morrilton with the ball. Baseline right, Cameron Reel. After the Miss Lady Apache free throw, Reel will trigger it in. Morrilton sets up a box with 2 players in the lane. Now they go and set cross screens. And nobody comes open. Ball locked loose. Down low, tied up. Alternating possession arrow will favor Morrilton, I believe. They got the ball inside the Brockman, but the Lady Apaches with a good job to tie that up. So it'll be Morrilton ball again. Switch the possession arrow toward the Apache bucket, and Morrilton will trigger it in again. This time Grace Brown's going to trigger it in. This time they line up along the free throw line. And they're still looking. They get it into Brockman down low, and Pottsville is called for a foul almost immediately. Foul is on Lindsay A-Day, which I show as her third. Team foul number 7. So now Jonah Brockman will be at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Here is Brockman's front end of the 1-and-1. She got it. Makes it a 1-point game, 38-37 Pottsville. 30 seconds left to go in the game. We have lots of substitutions coming into the game for both teams. Pottsville basically back with their starting 5 on the floor for what could be their final possession. Here's a big free throw for the sophomore Brockman to try to tie it. It's on the way. It is bouncing around. It is no good. Pottsville with the rebound, and Cheyenne Kemp almost body slams her. And Kemp is going to be called for the foul, which I think is her 4th. Lindsay Ade did not appreciate the physicalness of that foul. That is her 4th. So Kemp will have to be a little bit careful, and Pottsville will have to make some free throws. Lindsay Ade back at the line to shoot the heirloom legal free throws. Again, it's a 1-and-1 as that was team foul number 8. Here comes Ade's first one. Good. It rattled around about 3 times and it went through. Makes it a 2-point game, 39-37 with 30 seconds to go. Ade getting ready for her second. This one is in flight. This one is perfect. That makes it a 3-point game, 40-37 Pottsville with the lead. Morrilton does not take a timeout here. They only have 1 left. Bringing the ball up the floor, Grace Brown. They don't have to have a 3 here. Ball on the baseline for Morrilton. 20 seconds to go in the game. Dunlap to Brown. 18 seconds to go. They're going to have a 3 now. They've taken a lot of time off. Pottsville allows a baseline drive by Dunlap, and we're going to have a timeout called by Morrilton. Well, I said a minute ago, or I guess more precisely 20 seconds ago, they weren't going to have a 3. They are now. 11 7/10 remaining in the ball game. Pottsville leads at 40-37. Timeout on the floor, and we're back in 30 seconds. Back at Morrilton Devil Dog Arena, the Pottsville Apaches lead the Lady Devil Dogs in the battle for first place, 40-37. There are 11 7/10 seconds remaining in the ball game, so I don't think Coach McNabb is going to have a choice but to go for a 3-point shot on this possession. You don't really have time to get the ball back. The best 3-point shooter tonight for Morrilton has been Grace Brown. She has made 3 3-pointers, all in the first half. So Pottsville's defense is going to want to know where number 5 is. It'll be Cheyenne Kemp to trigger it in, baseline right. You also have to block off Morrilton if the shot is missed. Brown will look to get into play, gets it in down low, foul down low, and that's actually not a bad play, although the clock never moved. The clock is still at 11 7/10. That's what it was before the ball came in play. Some time had to have come off the clock. Come on. And the officials are going to huddle about this. They'll get this set officially. It will be free throws coming for Morrilton. It had 11 7/10 on it. The ball came in play to Morrilton. It got in play to Allie Jo Dunlap. She caught it, went up with it, got fouled. Some time had to have come off the clock. So what are we going to put up there? So the official has gone over to talk with one of the administrators of Morrilton. They're going to say 2 seconds are going to come off the clock, so it's now going to be 8 7/10. That seems like a lot. Pottsville will take it, I'm sure. 2 seconds are going to come off the clock, and Allie Jo Dunlap's going to be at the line. That, by the way, was a smart play by Pottsville to foul her, put her at the line. We'll see what... I don't know, I guess, is she going to miss one of these intentionally? I think maybe in a perfect world you make the first one and miss the second one, but there'll be a scramble for the rebound. Here's Dunlap's first of 2, in and out, no good. Now she has to miss this one and hope for a rebound and a 3, and that's a lot to ask for with 8 7/10 left in the game. Second free throw, Dunlap, she got it. Pottsville will put it in play in the backcourt. Pottsville by 2, 40-38. Ball comes in play right to the middle of the floor to Pennington, and she is fouled. And only 1 second came off the clock there. So that'll be a 1-and-1 for Pottsville. This will be the last 1-and-1 either team will shoot on common fouls. And I believe we're going to have Annalee Pennington at the line shooting a 1+. Pottsville leads at 40-38 after the single made free throw. We're going to get more substitutions into the game. Cameron Reel will check in for Morrilton. Here we go. Big free throws coming. At the line. Front end of a 1-and-1 for Annalee Pennington. First one. Got it. That makes it a 3-point game. 41-38 Pottsville. Make this free throw, and it's a winner. Annalee at the line. Pottsville does not have anybody to rebound this time, and I understand it. Here comes the second one. It's in flight. It's perfect. That ought to do it. We have 7 and 7/10 seconds remaining in the ball game. Pottsville 42, Morrilton 38. We are back after this 30-second timeout with more Apache basketball.
Company has been building
our reputation of being voted the best roofing company in the River Valley.
Making sure our product and labor warranties are unmatched by anybody in the area.
As a GEF Master Elite contractor, we can offer you superior warranties backed by the manufacturer.
As well as residential, MRC specializes in commercial roof and repair with a fully staffed maintenance and repair division.
Put Miller Roofing Company's 30 years of experience to work for you.
Heirloom Legal brought to you those two made free throws by the Lady Apaches, Annalee Pennington. And that gives Pottsville a 42-38 lead with 7 and 7/10 seconds remaining. So here, I would imagine, if you're Pottsville, all you do is set up at half court, let Morrilton put it in play, bring it up the floor as fast as you want, and let the time run down. Just don't get near anybody shooting the ball. Even if they put up a three, it won't matter, because enough time will come off the clock, you won't even have to put it in play. It will most certainly take more than 2 seconds for Morrilton to bring the ball up the floor. So Pottsville should just let them, maybe look at them as they go by. And it looks like the Lady Apaches will improve their conference mark to 7-1. Morrilton will fall a half game back, Lady Apaches at 7-2. Jennifer Hartman will put it in play in the backcourt, and that's what Pottsville's going to do. They're just going to kind of stand at half court. The ball rolling forward. Morrilton picks it up. That's Kemp. Kemp to the right side. Three ball out of the corner is going to be no good. Rebound Lady Apaches, and that will do it. The Lady Apaches will sweep the season series with Morrilton with a win at Devil Dog Arena by a final of 42-38. I'm Stephen Glenn. I'll come back and wrap it up after this 1 minute timeout. This is Pottsville Apache basketball.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
That one had to feel good for the Lady Apaches as they go on the road and claim the win over the Morrilton Lady Devil Dogs by a final score of 42-38. Pottsville's leading scorer was Lindsay Ade. She had 15 points. Riley Underwood had 10. All 10 of those came in the second half. Annalee Pennington had 7, but made the 2 big free throws down the stretch that sealed the victory for the Lady Apaches. Layla Stroud had 5. Harmony Garner hit the only Farm Credit three-pointer in the ball game for the Lady Apaches, and then Riley Boley had a bucket in the first half. Jonah Brockman came off the bench to score 12 to lead Morrilton, along with Grace Brown, who also had 12. So with that win, the Lady Apaches improved their conference record to 7 wins versus 1 loss. Morrilton now falls to 7 wins and 2 losses. And Pottsville sweeping the season series also would have the first tiebreaker over Morrilton going to the postseason. Again, the idea of finishing one of the top 2 spots so that you have an automatic draw to the regional tournament. It is senior night in Morrilton, so we will have the senior night activities here. And I would anticipate probably a start of the men's game at about 7:45 would be my anticipated start for that one. So anyway, the Lady Apaches win a big one, 42-38. I'm Stephen Glenn. So long for just a little while. Welcome back to Morrilton's Devil Dog Arena at Morrilton High School in Morrilton, Arkansas. We are ready for the men's game, the second half of tonight's 4-4A doubleheader. Conference basketball on a Saturday night. Why not? And a good crowd has gathered at the Morrilton Devil Dog Arena, right on John Widener Thoroughfare, John Widener Street, John Widener Boulevard. It is John Widener Court. And it is the homestanding Morrilton Devil Dogs getting ready to take on the Pottsville Apaches. Morrilton has a lead on the race to the postseason in this league to claim a conference championship. The Devil Dogs will come into tonight's game with an overall mark of 8-1. Tonight, the Dardanelle Sand Lizards are big Apache fans. They trail Morrilton in the standings, 7 wins and 3 losses. Subiaco with 6-3, Clarksville 5-6. Heber Springs 4-7, and Pottsville 3-6, with Ozark being 1-8. So on the men's side, there are a couple of things you want to watch out and take care of. Number one, sure, you'd like to get into one of the top 2 seeds to guarantee yourself a automatic berth to the regional tournament in Farmington. That opportunity has already passed Pottsville by. I don't think there is a mathematical possibility that that could happen. So then the other thing you want to avoid is on the men's side, you have a play-in game, which I think would be on a Monday night following the end of conference season, and that play-in game will be hosted by the higher seed of the 2 teams. And as of right now, it would be Pottsville and Ozark in that play-in game. You kind of want to avoid having to win an additional game to qualify for the regionals, if at all possible. But again, as of right now, that game would be played in Pottsville. Actually, I think that game's on a Tuesday night, but I'm not 100% sure. So it would behoove Pottsville to see if they could get the road victory here. Pottsville still has a couple of playing dates left as they kind of got behind in the scheduling. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Now let's meet the starters for this game in Morrilton. For the Apaches, starting at forward, number 1, senior Trevor Lyles. At the post, sophomore Jackson Furr, who has played his way into the starting lineup. At forward, number 12, Landon Stanley for the Apaches. Pottsville will come into this. Number 14, Caleb Ham, also has played his way into the starting lineup. And the last of the starters for the Apaches is number 25, Nico Ibarra. So for the Apaches tonight, it's Lyles, Furr, Stanley, Ham, and Ibarra. Coach Garrett Hill and Michael Perry assist as they coach the Apaches. Now we're going to try to pick up the starting lineup for Morrilton, and this could be interesting. It's senior night, so you normally start all your seniors, right? Well, Morrilton has 7 seniors, so we'll see how they start tonight. So starting for Morrilton will be number 12, Nate Zachary. He is the first senior introduced. Tariq Black, a 5'9" senior guard, will get the start tonight. And who knows, the Devil Dogs may put all 7 players on the floor. Well, this is interesting. Starting for Morrilton, number 11, a sophomore, Jakari Mosley. A 6'1" senior for Morrilton. Number 2 is Julian Brockman. And the final starter for Morrilton, let me guess, a 6'6" senior playing his final regular season game in Morrilton. Wearing number 1 is Joseph Pinion with his final introduction tonight in front of a home crowd. And there are your starting 5. Now the sophomore, Jacob Mosley, is one of their normal starters. I just didn't think he'd get to go tonight with it being senior night. But what do I know? We are ready to get things started here at Devil Dog Arena. It'll be Joseph Pinion and Trevor Lyles to contest the opening tap. Pottsville will work right to left of the first half across the broadcast position. The Devil Dogs go in the opposite direction. Pinion controls the tap into the backcourt to Jakari Mosley, and we are underway. Pottsville opens with a 2-3 zone. Morrilton will work it around the perimeter. Right side, Pinion for a long three. That's no good. Probably about a step out of his range. Up high for the rebound, Jackson Furr. Jackson Furr has been playing very good in recent games for Pottsville. He cleared that board. Morrilton playing man-to-man, and the first pass is a steal. And a run out by Mosley. Went around the defense and lays it in for two. Corey Mosley with the two-pointer. They list him at 6'1". I think he's probably a little closer to 6'3". 2-0 Devil Dogs. Caleb Ham out front with it. Gives it to Trevor Lyles. Cutting back door. Ran into Pinion. And there was a whistle, and it's a traveling violation. Well, it was either going to be a traveling violation or a charging foul because Pinion was there. Pinion saw that one coming and draws the traveling violation. 2-0 Morrilton with the lead. The idea if you're the Apaches is try to hang close to Morrilton and try to maybe put something away in the fourth quarter if you can. Devil Dogs have the ball and the lead. With the ball on the left wing, Ja'Cory Mosley. Now to Pinion, guarded by Nico Ibarra in the matchup. Morrilton in no hurry. We've played about a minute, 20 seconds of the first quarter. Ball comes to Mosley at the high post. His turnaround 15-footer is good. Ja'Cory Mosley got the ball about 14 feet away from the basket. No contested on the shot, and he nailed it. Pottsville attacking the basket. They get it to the left side. Cutting through the lane, Jackson Furr. The ball knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Morrilton on the baseline. It'll be Pottsville ball, baseline left. Caleb Ham will trigger the set piece. Gets it quickly into the corner to Landon Stanley. Stanley curls into the right elbow, gets it back out to Ibarra. 4-0, Morrilton with the lead, 6:26 to go in the quarter. On the left side, Caleb Ham had it knocked away. He got it back, kept his dribble alive, and now we've got a whistle, and I do not know why. They're going to call a hand check foul on Morrilton. Okay. Oh, a hand check foul called on the Devil Dogs. Foul is called on Zachary. That is Nate's first personal foul. Team foul number 1 on the Devil Dogs. So Pottsville ball. Ibarra has it at the right elbow. Back up top, Ibarra on the dribble. He's double teamed. Now one player steps away from Morrilton. Ibarra clears the traffic, gets it to the left for Stanley. Landon Stanley drives baseline, wraparound shot off the backboard is good, and the Apaches on the scoreboard. Morrilton quickly into the front court. That's Nate Zachary on the right side. Apaches hustled back, got their 2-3 zone set, so nothing easy for Morrilton this time. Ja'Cory Mosley at the wing, working around the perimeter to the left side. Nate Zachary had it. Now they go to the elbow and then way back outside. On the left, it's Nate Zachary. He'll line up for 3 and miss it. Apaches there for the rebound. Into the front court. Tried to feed it down low. Jackson Furr got a hand on it, and the Apaches keep it alive. 4-2 Devil Dogs. Ball knocked away from behind from Caleb Ham. Morrilton comes out with it. Lob down low. Stolen away by Ibarra. They're going to try to hit a lob to Pinion for a slam. Ibarra all the way down the floor. His layup is no good. Morrilton comes out with it. They got Pinion ahead of everybody, but the guard didn't see him. Nate Zachary on the right side. He'll pull up for another 3 that's no good. Offensive rebound on a putback in the lane is good for Julian Brockman. 6-2 Morrilton with the lead. Devil Dogs leading the Apaches with 4:45 to play in the first quarter. Screens on each side of the elbow for the Apache offense. They curl Trevor Lyles to the basket, and his layup is good. Nice job executing that offense. Morrilton didn't slip the screen, didn't shift the screen, didn't switch the screen, and that made for an easy layup for Trevor Lyles. 6-4, Morrilton with the lead. Pinion has the ball on the left side. Matchup zone, it's a 2-1-2 set by the Apaches. Nate Zachary back to Pinion. This game being played at a very slow pace. Now Pinion's going to rise up for 3, and he's going to hit it. Really ought to guard him. Just a suggestion. 9-4, Morrilton with the lead. Nico Ibarra out front with the ball. Has a screen on the left side, gives it out to Landon Stanley. Now up top, Lyles. Morrilton playing man-to-man defensively. 9-4 Devil Dogs. Try to get the ball into the lane to Lyles. Good job defensively by Morrilton to knock it away. That was Tariq Black who knocked it away, but Pottsville came up with it. Ham into the lane, feeds it to the right side. A 3-ball put up by Landon Stanley wouldn't have mattered. He walked with the ball. That pass came to him just a little sooner than he was expecting, I would wager. Morrilton leads at 9-4. Last time these two got together in Pottsville, Morrilton claimed a 63-36 victory. 9-4, Morrilton by 5. Pinion again, he'll rise up for 3 again. He'll hit it. And Joseph Pinion with his second three-pointer and a timeout on the floor called by Pottsville. 3:19 left to go in the first quarter. It is Morrilton 12, Pottsville 4. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds. So right now it is Morrilton leading Pottsville 12-4. Joseph Pinion has 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. He's 2 for 3 from outside of the arc. And it is a 12-4 advantage for the Devil Dogs. Nico Ibarra into the front court. Goes to the high post to Furr. He'll feed it to the left to Stanley. Stanley is guarded by Brockman. Stanley gave it up. The ball now back at the left wing. Morrilton man-to-man. Pass on the right. Curling into the lane, underhanded scoop shot is no good. Pottsville got the rebound though. Ibarra for 3 and he'll hit it. Nico Ibarra with a Farm Credit 3-pointer for the Apaches. And Morrilton got it in the paint very quickly for a quick 2 and Mosley knocks down the bucket. 14-7. Morrilton with a lead from the baseline. Trevor Lyles rises up from 15 and knocks down the jumper. Outlet comes ahead to the defense. Saved in nicely. Shot blocked cleanly by Jackson Furr. Roderick Thondren, number 3, is in the ball game. He thought he was going to take that in for a slam, and Jackson Furr said, no, not so much. Quick inbound pass by Morrilton is read and stolen away by Pottsville. Apaches have a 4-on-2 run out. Ibarra into the lane, lays it up, missed it, and the rebound by Morrilton. Pottsville did not run that breakout very well. 14-9, a 5-point lead for the Devil Dogs. Brockman out front with the ball, feeds it to the left wing. The Apaches in a 2-1-2 defense. Gives it to Pinion. Pinion from NBA 3, knocked down another one. I guess if Pottsville's going to continue to leave him open out there, he's going to continue to shoot him. And it's worked well. 17-9, backdoor cut, got it to Caleb Ham. Ham dribbles out of traffic. Morrilton with that 17-9 lead. Trevor Lyles right side. He puts up a 3. That's no good. Jackson Furr had his shot blocked cleanly by Pinion. Pinion comes out with the rebound. He's going to pull up from even further out. That one's no good. Rebound Trevor Lyles. That would have been out there where even NBA players don't often shoot them. Got a little greedy that time. 17-9, Pottsville with the lead. Ibarra up high with the ball, tries to go left to a screen. Lyles open inside. Lyles lets the defense go by, put it up with the left hand, and he'll score. Trevor Lyles with the bucket, makes it a 6-point game at 17-11. Joseph Pinion now at the point. Pottsville picks him up in mid-floor. Caleb Ham got it there on him. Pass goes to the baseline, back to the left wing. Morrilton playing catch with the ball. Markel Swinton got it to Pinion. Pinion drives baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Pottsville. Pinion is sneaky quick. Landon Stanley called for the foul, his first. Team foul number 1. Into the game for the Apaches, Landon Martin, number 33, and number 10, Carson Palmer. Pinion with another 3 from the left wing. That's no good. Offensive rebound by Swinton. Nobody blocked him out. He got it back to Pinion between the circles. Then Swinton again from the left side. Now the ball to the left wing. Mosley drives inside, spins. Good defense down low by Landon Martin to stop that drive. We have 25 seconds left to go in the quarter. 17-11, Morrilton by 6. Top of the circle 3 ball is going to be no good by Brockman. Tip in is good for Morrilton. No, Brockman just got the shooter's roll and it went in. So Julian Brockman picked up the shot from downtown. Right side, 3-ball out of the corner by Landon Martin is no good, and that wasn't a good shot selection there. You have 6 seconds left. Morrilton down the floor. Brockman to the right side. Pinion pulls up for 3, left it short, and we are at the end of the first quarter. After one, Morrilton 20, Pottsville 11. We're back after this 1-minute timeout with more Apache basketball.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Pottsville trails the Devil Dogs at the end of the first quarter. 9 points by Joseph Pinion, leading all scorers. Julian Brockman had 5. Ja'Cory Mosley with 6. Morrilton has 3 players that have scored. Trevor Lyles leading the Apaches with 6. Nico Ibarra has hit the only Farm Credit 3-pointer for the Apaches, and then Landon Stanley added 2. It will be Pottsville ball. Carson Palmer in at one of the guard spots. He gets it in play to Caleb Ham. Ham gives it out on the floor to Landon Daly, who's checked into the game. Ball poked away by Pinion and stolen by Morrilton. Julian Brockman up the floor to the left side. Pinion for long-range 3. He's missed about 4 in a row now, and he's been shooting out there from, well, he's actually been shooting him out there where Steph Curry won't shoot him. 20-11, Pottsville trails, but a steal by Morrilton. Boy, that's some serious quickness there by Julian Brockman, but he couldn't quite save it in, and Pottsville will get the ball back on the near sideline. Try to make those long diagonal passes against this quickness, and it's tough. You got to have something on that pass. Caleb Ham out front, guarded by Swinton. Ham goes man-to-man, gets in the paint. Had an open man to the left, Landon Stanley, but didn't see him. Instead, the ball comes back to the right wing. Bailey sets a screen for Carson Palmer to dribble around, but good job by Brockman, switching and staying with the play. 22-11, Morrilton with the lead. Caleb Ham with the left side, free throw line extended. They work the pick and roll. Daly not open, so the ball comes back to the right side to Carson Palmer. By the way, this Morrilton defense is very, very good. Ball comes into play to Furr. Jackson's runner in the lane won't go, and there's Pinion for the rebound. Pinion may have altered that shot. Pinion sends it ahead up the floor to the left side. Julian Brockman out of the corner for 3. Julian Brockman with his second tray of the night. Morrilton stretches their lead to 23-11. At mid-4, Caleb Ham starts to the right. Swinton cuts him off at the wing. Ball down low to Furr. Furr with a ball fake, puts the shot up around Foundren and draws the foul. Foul is on Roderick Foundren. That is his first. Team foul number 1. And Jackson Furr will be at the line, shooting 2. His first heirloom legal free throw is no good. Nico Ibarra will check back into the game, replacing Caleb Ham. As Furr gets ready for his second heirloom legal free throw, which is also no good. But an offensive rebound. Landon Stanley in the lane, got it back and scored from down low. Nobody put a body on Landon Stanley, and he converted the bucket to make it a 10-point Morrilton lead. 23-13 with 6:25 to play in the second quarter. Markel Swinton up high. He switches places with Pinion, comes to the right wing. Gets the ball to Brockman. Brockman in the paint, throws it away out of bounds. And Pottsville will get the ball back after some good defense. Trevor Lyles back into the game, replacing Jackson Furr. 23-13, Morrilton by 10. Morrilton's defense has been the difference in this game. Pottsville has had real trouble getting shots. Nico Ibarra will start the offense with a Landon Daly screen. Ibarra picks up the dribble on the right side where he is guarded by Foundren. Ball comes up high to Palmer. Now Trevor Lyles He'll get into the lane, and Mosley cuts him off. Pottsville working around the perimeter. Ibarra lowers his shoulder, goes into his man. Lucky he didn't get called for a foul. Gave it to Palmer. Palmer gave it up, got it back, tried to go across the lane with it, and it's booted out of bounds by Swinton. Nice kick by Swinton. Mo Salah would have been happy with that one. Pottsville ball baseline right, trailing by 10, 23-13, 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Ibarra from the left side gets it to Trevor Lyles. He's guarded by Ja'Cory Mosley and throws it away. Got it to Trevor Lyles, and Lyles was going to go back to the right wing, but I think it was Ibarra had already given up the position, so Morrilton will get the ball back, leading by 10. 5.5 to play in the half. Pinion has it up high. Goes over to Fondren. Back around the perimeter it comes. Swinton gets a high post screen from Mosley. They do the pick and roll. Mosley got the ball inside, and he scored. Ja'Cory Mosley with a nice looking pick and roll. He was the roll man, and he got the ball down low and scored over the defense. Morrilton by 12, 25-13. Landon Stanley works it around to Ibarra on the right side. Ibarra puts it on the floor, spins past his man. Help comes over. Ibarra gives it up to Stanley. Stanley attacks on the baseline. Missed the shot due to a Morrilton foul, and we'll have free throws coming for the Apaches. Joseph Pinion called for his first personal foul. Landon Stanley will be at the line for the Apaches, shooting 2 heirloom legal free throws. Here is the first one. It is good. 25-14 Morrilton. Jackson Furr back into the game, as is Caleb Ham. Senior night in Morrilton, and the hometown Devil Dog fans have had a good time. They lead at 25-14. The second heirloom legal free throw is no good by Landon Stanley, and Pinion is there to clear the board. Morrilton will start from the front court, left corner, right near the timeline. They get it to Pinion. Around the perimeter it goes. Out high on the dribble, Markel Swinton. To the right side, Brockman. No look pass into the lane. Got it down low to Mosley. Mosley takes it to the basket and draws a foul on the Apache defense. I think Jackson Furr called for the foul. I believe it is his first. Once again, the scoreboard not putting up fouls here. Morrilton on the set piece, get into the corner, then into the lane. Foundren across the lane to the right side to Mosley. I don't think Mosley was expecting that one. He caught it and then scored, but he walked with it first. I think Mosley was headed to the backboard to try to clear a rebound. The Apaches will get it back after good defense, trailing 25-14. Nico Ibarra brings the ball over the timeline, starts to his right, to Lyles. Up top, Caleb Ham gets a screen from Lyles, curls into the lane, gives it to Ibarra. At the right elbow, Pottsville around the perimeter. Morrilton switching on screens. Morrilton playing man-to-man defensively. We're coming up on 4 minutes remaining in the half. Trevor Lyles out high with the ball. He's guarded by Mosley. Takes Mosley into the paint and then gets the ball back out of traffic. Kind of a motion game by Pottsville, although they're not looking to stall. They're looking to attack. Pottsville gets into the lane. Down low, Stanley missed it, got it back, followed it, and scored. Landon Stanley with a bucket from in the paint. 9-point Devil Dog advantage with 3:47 to go in the second. Markel Swinton up high, gets a screen from Pinion. Joseph steps over and gets the ball, and then Morrilton will reverse it to the right side. Foundren cut through the lane to try to clear a spot for Pinion. They tried to force it into Pinion, and Pottsville with a steal. Ibarra leads a 3-on-3, right side, 3-ball up, and it is good. Landon Martin with the Farm Credit three-pointer for the Apaches. Pottsville on a run here. They have closed to within 25-19. Morrilton by 6. Out high with the ball is Swinton. They get it in the paint. Turnaround shot. Fondren down low. Missed it. Pinion one-handed it to keep it alive, but Ibarra hustled over to clear the board. Pottsville could make this a 4-point game, maybe even 3. Caleb Ham ball handling from the right side, and he makes a bad pass. Morrilton has the steal. Fondren leads the 2-on-1. Throws it up the backboard, misses the shot. Pinion there for the rebound. He'll put it up, missed the shot. Fouled by Pottsville, and Joseph Pinion will step to the line to shoot free throws. Caleb Ham called for his first personal foul. Team foul number 3, and Joseph Pinion will step to the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pinion looking for his 10th point of the game. 25-19, Morrilton with the lead, make it 26-19 as Joseph Pinion hits the free throw. I think with this game tonight, Morrilton could secure the conference championship and the top spot going to district as Pinion connects on both free throws. 27-19. They are at the moment 2 games clear of Dardanelle, and I think Morrilton only has 1 more game to play. Jackson Furr with it at the wing, guarded by Pinion. Comes up high to Ibarra. Nice pass into the lane by Nico Ibarra. Got it inside to Furr, and Furr with a 2 from down low. Jackson Furr has played very well and exceedingly better as the season has gone on. 27-21, Morrilton by 6. The Apaches hanging close to the Devil Dogs on their home floor. We have 2:19 to play. Markel Swinton will start to play with a pass to the right to Brockman. Brockman still looking. Ibarra playing good defense out of the 2-3 zone. That's just his man in the matchup. Swinton again from the left side has a screen from Fondren, but pick and roll covered well by the Apaches, so Morrilton brings it back outside. Brockman got it in the paint. Nice no-look pass down low to Fondren, and Fondren scores from the low block right. Nice pass by Morrilton to get it through traffic, and it's a 29-21 Devil Dog lead. 1:48 to go to the halftime break. Pass to the right side, almost stolen, but it did get through to Stanley. Stanley takes it into the lane. Morrilton recovers well. Brockman got back to stop that play. Pottsville playing catch on the right side. Long range 3. A 3-pointer for Farm Credit. A Farm Credit 3-pointer knocked down by Stanley. Landon Stanley is in fuego in this quarter. Pottsville within 5 at 29-24. Julian Brockman will rise up for a long range wing jumper that's no good. Hustling down the rebound, Landon Stanley. Pottsville within 5 with 1:13 to play. Boy, if you could cut this to a 1-possession game at the half, you'd have Morrilton talking to themselves. Ibarra on the right side, takes it in on Pinion, goes right past him, and a layup with the left hand. Ibarra with the 2-pointer. Some matador defense there by Pinion as he waved at him as it went flying by. Left side, Morrilton 3-ball out of the corner. That's no good. Pinion with a rebound. His putback is good inside. Joseph Pinion put back in the miss. Pottsville sends the ball all the way up the floor to Furr. Tried to get it to Lyles. Pottsville did not need that long outlet pass. They didn't really have anything. Ball goes out of bounds on the baseline. Pottsville's going to be lucky to get it back. Landon Daly back into the game for the Apaches. Pottsville on the set piece, baseline left. Caleb Ham looking inside, has Landon Daly, got it down there to him. Daly almost double dribbled the ball, but got it out to Ibarra before the whistle was blown. 31-26, Morrilton with the lead. Ibarra outside on the left-hand dribble. Nice backdoor cut to Ham, sends it across the lane to Furr, and Furr will draw the foul on the floor by Ja'Cory Mosley. Mosley called with his first personal. That'll be team foul number 5, so no free throws here. Just inside of 27 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 31-26, Morrilton with the lead. Pottsville battling. Ibarra with the ball on the right side, into the corner to Ham. Back to Ibarra with 20 seconds to go to the halftime break. Obviously, Pottsville's going to wait on one shot here. We'll see what they get run. Ibarra out front, takes it in the paint. Got it across the lane to the left side. Furr has his shot blocked cleanly. The ball is loose. Morrilton comes up with it with 9 seconds. Morrilton at mid-floor got away with a double dribble. I don't know where the official was. Into the front court, left side, 3-ball, Swinton, no good. And we have a foul on the rebound, but it won't matter. It'll just be a personal foul. Won't mean any shots. Over the back foul called on Julian Brockman, which will be his first. And we will go to the break with the Morrilton Devil Dogs leading Pottsville 31-26. Back after this 2-minute timeout. This is Pottsville Apache basketball.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Halftime of the men's game at Morrilton Devil Dog Arena. My name is Stephen Glenn. Thank you for joining us on the stream or on the radio side of the network. Justin Smith is your producer here on the streaming side. Stephen Berry, the producer of the radio broadcast. Zach Byram, our camera operator, and occasionally basketball consultant for yours truly. Actually, all things considered, Pottsville's got to be happy with where they are at halftime in this game. They trail at 31-26, but it could have been much worse. They were outscored in that first quarter 20-11, and were actually down double figures at one point. Pottsville's defense, though, got a whole lot better and held Morrilton to only 11 points in the second quarter, while the Apaches outscored the Devil Dogs 15-11 to make it a 31-26 Morrilton lead on senior night. Game's leading scorer, as you might expect, Joseph Pinion with 13. He had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, but then he went cold from the floor in that second quarter. In fact, was probably shooting him a step or two out of his range, and Pottsville was able to capitalize on that. Julian Brockman has played a very good game for the Devil Dogs. He has 8. Ja'Cory Mosley with 8. And Roderick Fondren has 2. Leading scorer for the Apaches, Landon Stanley. He has 10. Including 8 in the second quarter to help trigger that Apache comeback. Trevor Lyles has 6. Nico Ibarra with 5. Jackson Furr with 2. Landon Martin hit a single farm credit 3-pointer in that second quarter. So don't go anywhere just yet. Morrilton has not sealed this game up by any means. Earlier tonight on the Apache Network, the ladies defeated the Lady Devil Dogs 42-38, which will give Pottsville a half-game lead in the conference standings over the Lady Devil Dogs. Pottsville has home games remaining Tuesday against Heber Springs and then Friday against Ozark. So the Lady Apaches certainly control their own destiny. Win those 2 games and you claim a 4-4A regular season championship. In the men's game, the Devil Dogs leading the Apaches 31-26. We'll come back with more from Devil Dog Arena in Morrilton after this 3-minute timeout. This is the Pottsville Apache Network. Welcome back to Morrilton Devil Dog Arena. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now with some of the activities here as a part of senior night. So I will tell you that Morrilton took a 22-11 lead in the first quarter, and then the Apaches able to fight their way back into this game. They trail it now 31-26, and this has been as close as the Apaches have been since early on in the first quarter. Both teams have made it back out onto the floor. Morrilton not warming up. Pottsville is. As we have basketball on a chilly Saturday night in Morrilton. Pottsville's leading scorer, Landon Stanley, with 10 points. Joseph Pinion has 13. If Morrilton can hang on to this lead, they will have their 9th win of the year with only one more game to play. I think Dardanelle only has 2 more games to play, so Dardanelle mathematically could not catch Morrilton for the championship. Subiaco is at 6-3, right on the heels of Dardanelle. And Subiaco would love to get that second position if they could. Again, top 2 teams automatically qualify for the regional tournament in Farmington. And like any other postseason, the same thing happens in high school basketball. It's survive and advance. You can't win it if you're not in it. So get to the next level, and then you pays your money and you takes your chances. You never know who's going to come out from out of nowhere. That Subiaco team, by the way, is very, very good. Now, Pottsville does not match up well with them. The Morrilton Devil Dogs actually have the athleticism to play with Subiaco, so that would be a tough matchup for them. Let me tell you the other thing you need to watch out for in the postseason are the Clarksville Panthers. They lost, they had a 2-week period there where they were without their best player, Owen Ashlock, and they lost 3 very, very close ball games. Ashlock is back. He's playing very well, and they will be a force to be reckoned with in the postseason. Now, to get to the next round, Clarksville is going to have to win a couple of games to go to the regional tournament. So right now, that is kind of their goal with things. We'll come back and get the second half started after this 90-second timeout. You are with the Pottsville Apache Basketball Network. Devil Dog Arena. And again, I want to say nice things about in memoriam to Coach John Widener, who got actually national acclaim with the quality of his teams here in Morrilton. When I came to the Arkansas River Valley in 1985, Coach Widener was the head men's basketball coach for Arkansas Tech University, so I got a chance to at least work with him for the final 2 or 3 years of his coaching career. And boy, you could listen to him talk about basketball the whole night. I mean, just his thoughts on how the game should be played. So we think it's a great thing that the court here and a street in front of the arena are both named for the late John Widener. We're ready to get things going again. Morrilton will have the ball to begin the third quarter, and they're already launching a 3. Brockman from the left wing, and why not? He knocked it down. Minus defense, Brockman knocked down the 3, and Morrilton claims a 34-26 lead. Ibarra up high with the basketball. He is guarded in the man-to-man by Fondren. Pass goes inside. Trevor Lyles, his shot is good. Nice diagonal cut by Lyles to get open. So the two teams exchange buckets to begin the third quarter. It's 34-28 Morrilton. And as soon as I brag about what a tough team Clarksville's going to be in the postseason, their broadcaster texts me that the Panthers got beat today by Heber Springs. Of course, at Heber, and that's a hard place to play. Morrilton gets the ball inside the paint and will draw a defensive foul on Pottsville. Caleb Ham called for the foul, which I believe is his... No, Landon Stanley called for the foul. My bad. That is his second. And free throws coming for Morrilton. The first free throw is good. Ja'Cory Mosley, the shooter. That's his 9th point of the game. His second free throw is good for his 10th. So Mosley joins Pinion in double figures. You know, we were talking at the break about what a good job Caleb Ham has done defensively on Joseph Pinion. Pinion basically was a non-factor in that second quarter, and that due to a lot of very good defense. Speaking of Ham, Caleb Ham got a steal, takes it in the lane, misses the shot, got it back, tried to power it up for a second look, and he'll draw the foul for Morrilton. So Caleb Ham giving it everything he has for the Apaches, and he'll come to the line. Foul is on Markel Swinton. It is his first. First on the team foul in the second half. Landon Stanley at the line. Free throw in and out, no good. I had Caleb Ham on my mind. It was Landon Stanley that drew the foul on the Devil Dogs. Stanley will take his second heirloom legal free throw. He'll put it in flight and connect. 11th point of the game for Landon Stanley. The Apaches trail by 7 with 6:53 to go in the third. This game being played at a rather slow pace, which probably is to the Apaches' liking tonight. Ball comes into the lane, down low, and Ja'Cory Mosley with an easy 2 from inside. 38-29, 9-point lead for Morrilton. Ibarra takes it on the drive, picks up the dribble, got it to Trevor Lyles to the left side. Caleb Ham sent it across the lane to Ibarra, who's open for 3. No good. Rebound Furr. His putback is good. Furr got the bucket to go. He'll draw a foul. And we'll see. Yes, they'll count the basket. As Furr will come to the line for an heirloom legal free throw with a chance to cut the lead even further. 38-29. Free throw is a line drive that's no good. Morrilton there for the rebound. 9-point lead for the Devil Dogs. Julian Brockman starts the play against the Apache zone. Ball comes into the lane. I'm wondering if that may be like a box and one with Caleb Ham staying with Pinion everywhere. Left side pull-up shot is no good by Morrilton's Brockman. Rebound Furr. Outlet Ibarra up the right sideline. Ibarra into the lane to Lyles. Fakes left, fakes right, moves left. Got the ball to Ham. Now curling into the paint. Right side Ibarra steps back, open from 15, comes up short. Rebound Morrilton. Coming up with a loose ball is Ja'Cory Mosley. Mosley out high, ball handling, tries to get past Ibarra, but Nico with good defense. Ball goes into the corner. They left Brockman open from there, misses the 3. Pinion had the rebound. Did he push off or did he get fouled? He got fouled. Foul called on Pottsville. That foul is on the Apaches. Justin Smith has his own fan club here, it appears. Morrilton gets the ball into the paint. Runner from down low is no good by Fondren. He got it back, put it up again, and drew a foul on Pottsville. 38-31, 7-point lead for Morrilton. Free throws coming for Fondren as he was trying to shoot when he got hacked. First free throw was no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've had 7 free throws missed in this game by both teams. I wonder if that basket is moving. Second one is no good. Rebound by the Apaches. Nice box out by Jackson Furr to keep Markel Swinton away from the offensive rebound. 38-31, a 7-point lead for Morrilton. Pottsville ball. Lyles on the right side tried to force it into a double team. Morrilton with a steal. Pinion with a 2-on-2. Takes it into the paint, and he'll draw a foul on the floor. Probably a smart foul that time by Caleb Ham. That's 3 on Caleb, and he'll have to come to the bench. Boy, you hate to see that because he's been playing so well defensively. Landon Daly re-enters the ball game, as does Carson Palmer. Swinton will trigger it in for Morrilton on the baseline. Got it down low to Pinion. Had it poked away from behind, and Pottsville has the steal. Good defense down low. I believe it was Carson Palmer who knocked that away. Pottsville brings it up the floor to Daly. High lob pass got through up top, but that was a dangerous one. Stanley got a hand on it, though. That high lob pass, you're just asking for Morrilton to steal that one away. Ibarra ball handling, takes it in on Pinion. Pinion makes him make an off-balance shot that's no good. Joseph at the rebound. Outlet Ja'Cory Mosley takes it in. Layup is good. Ja'Cory Mosley with the bucket. Pottsville sends the ball up the floor. Jackson Furr tried to get a hand on it, couldn't. Swinton got it, slammed it off Furr out of bounds and out of play, and it will be Morrilton ball. Pottsville has not had a lot of success with that long outlet pass. Morrilton by 9, 40-31 with 4:29 to go in the third. Markel Swinton from up high moves to the right on the dribble. The left side, three ball put up and good. I don't know who was supposed to pick up Brockman on that switch, but they did not, and that's going to bring a timeout by the Pottsville Apaches. 4:18 left to go in the ball game. Timeout on the floor, and we'll be back with more on the Apache Network in 1 minute.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Morrilton 43, Pottsville 31. We have 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Morrilton has been slowly and methodically stretching the lead out. They have it back to double figures. Pottsville did get within 5 at one point, but again, Morrilton back up by double figures, 43-31. Apache basketball after the timeout. Nico Ibarra at mid-floor. He's guarded by Fondren. Nico gives the ball up to the left wing. Pack up front to Pinion. Pinion with a steal. 1-on-2. Pinion to the basket. Missed the shot, but he'll draw a foul on the Apache defense. Pinion saw that pass coming all the way and knocked it away. The Apaches fouled him coming in. Foul is on Stanley, I believe. Landon Stanley called for what I think is his third. Pinion at the line hits the free throw. That's his 14th point of the game. 44-31. Morrilton by 13. This may be their biggest lead of the game. Caleb Ham and Trevor Lyles are back into the game for the Apaches. Pinion will take his second free throw and connect. Well, he gets a lot of rotations on his shot. That ball is really spinning, which keeps it online. 45-31, Devil Dogs by 14. We're under 4 minutes to go in the third. Apaches with time to come back in this one. Caleb Ham goes to the baseline, decides not to challenge Pinion to the basket. Furr with it on the left wing, gives it to Daly. Daly across the lane with a pass to Carson Palmer, who re-entered at the last timeout. Got the ball outside to Caleb Ham. Try to get inside to Lyles. Pinion knocked that away. One-handed ahead. Breakout by Morrilton. Going to the basket. The layup for Ja'Cory Mosley is good. Mosley has an easy 2, and it'll be Pottsville ball in the backcourt, trailing by 16. You can kind of feel Morrilton kind of taking grasp of this ball game. They've played very well in the third quarter so far. They've held the Apaches to only 5 points in the third. Caleb Ham goes to his right. Gives it to Landon Daly. Jump stop at the elbow. Finds Lyles. Lyles curls in the lane. Gets it back out to Ham on the right. Now Carson Palmer will challenge the lane. Gets it out to Daly. Now to Caleb Ham. Caleb Ham will get into the lane. Nice no-look pass to Furr. Furr with a good job letting the defense clear. Jackson Furr scores 2 from down low. Long outlet pass knocked away by Landon Daly. Good steal by the Apaches. Daly knocked it away, tracked it down before it went out of bounds, and saved it back into Caleb Ham. And Ham is going to get fouled out front. Foul is going to be called on Markel Swinton. Do they say that's his third? We'll go with that. And I think that will send... No, that's not going to send Swinton to the bench. What do I know? Nate Zachary, I do know that. We'll check back into the game for Morrilton. 47-33, Devil Dogs lead it. Back into the game for Pottsville is Landon Martin, number 33, who has the ball now, guarded by Pinion. Martin will take it across the lane on the dribble, out to Daly. A few years from now, Landon Martin will be able to tell his kids, yeah, I was guarded by a Razorback. I took him right to the basket. Traveling violation called. Pottsville called for the walk. We'll give the ball back to Morrilton. He can tell his children I took him to the basket and dunked over him. He can tell him anything. 47-33, Pottsville trailing with 2:18 to go in the third. The Apaches hanging in there with the Devil Dogs. Pinion with it on the left side, looking on the baseline, trying to get it down low to Swinton. No angle for the pass, so the ball will come back to the right side as we close in on 2 minutes. They give it to Pinion in the lane, throws up a wild running shot that is no good. Apaches have the rebound. He thought he was going to get fouled. Pass comes into the front court. Carson Palmer. One dribble with the left hand has Trevor Lyles at the top of the circle. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Landon Martin with it, takes it to the left with his left hand. Gets it out to Caleb Ham with 1:40 to go in the third. 47-33. 14-point Devil Dog lead. Landon Martin ball handling, gets into the lane, gives it to Palmer. Ball fake, gets within 15. Pull-up jumper, Carson Palmer, yes! Carson Palmer with the two-pointer for the Apaches. 47-35, Morrilton with the lead. With the ball up the right elbow is Fondren. Got it back to Swinton. Swinton takes it to the basket, missed the shot. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Whistle, foul on the Apaches. At the line is going to be Roderick Fondren. He'll shoot 2. Free throw is good. Did not see who that last Apache foul was on, nor did the PA guy announce it, nor did they put it on the scoreboard. So we'll just tell you it was a foul on Pottsville. The 5th Apache team foul. Pinion will come to the bench for Morrilton to get a breather with 1:11 to go in the third. Second free throw by Fondren is good. Tariq Black back out on the floor for Morrilton. 49-35, a 14-point Devil Dog lead as we come up on 1 minute to go in the third. Nico Ibarra from out high gets a screen from Ham, uses the screen, takes it to the basket, and lays it in for 2. Nico Ibarra just exploded off the screen. Morrilton didn't switch, and Nico Ibarra made him pay. 49-37, Pottsville trailing. Morrilton with the ball out front. Ja'Cory Mosley. In fact, Morrilton's going to kind of spread the floor out. Mosley up high against the 3-2 zone. Pass comes to the left to Tariq Black. Now back out to Mosley. Ja'Cory for 3. That's no good. Up high, Trevor Lyles for the rebound with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. 49-37, Morrilton by 12. Ibarra into the paint. Got it back to Carson Palmer. Palmer will leave it for Landon Stanley. Stanley lost his man, takes it into the lane, misses the layup. Stanley got it back on the baseline. Got it back out to Palmer. Palmer rises up for 3. It's offline. Long rebound controlled by the Devil Dogs. Good hustle by Ja'Cory Mosley. Devil Dogs have 6 seconds as they come up the floor. Into the corner. 3 ball to beat the buzzer is no good. Rebound Pottsville. And we are at the end of the third quarter. After 3, Morrilton 49, Pottsville 37. Back in 1 minute on the Apache Basketball Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
Your family is your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. And when it comes to choosing a pharmacy, you'll want someone who knows your name and understands both you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They'll be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville. Call 968-1323 today.
Devil Dog Arena, we are ready for quarter number 4. And as I told you at the beginning of this game, if you're Pottsville, your goal is to stay close going to the fourth quarter. I consider 49-37 to be staying close. Morrilton has been unable to put this game away so far, and the young Apaches may be building some confidence here. Now, Morrilton did outscore Pottsville 18-11 in that third quarter, but after getting a 14-point lead, Pottsville was still battling tough. Got it down to 12 and will have a chance to cut it to 10 or 9 with this possession as we begin the quarter. Nico Ibarra up high with a Jackson for a screen. Ibarra to the basket. His runner is no good, but a foul is called on the Devil Dog defense. I believe, yeah, that foul is on Roderick Fondren. That is his second. Nico Ibarra will be at the line for the Apaches with 2 heirloom legal free throws. The first one is good. Here comes the second heirloom legal free throw by Ibarra, and he'll connect. It's a 10-point game, 49-39 Morrilton. Devil Dogs have it in the backcourt. Pottsville picking up full court. It's a 2-2-1 zone trap. Pinion sends it into the front court. Fondren got it down low. Mosley. Jacory with a ball fake to let the defense clear, and then Jacory Mosley with the 2. Morrilton running their press attack very impressively. 51-39 Devil Dogs, 7:33 to play. First sets a screen for Ibarra, moving to his right. Ibarra gets double teamed. Nice wraparound pass to Furr, down low. Fake, defense commits. Furr with the finish once the defense clears. 51-41, Pottsville again within 10. The Apaches need some stops defensively. Fondren at midfloor had it knocked away. Coming up with the ball is Swinton. Swinton gave it up to Pinion up high. We're coming up on 7 minutes remaining in the game. Morrilton may spread this out here and try to create some lanes and easy buckets. Ball to the left side. Brockman in the corner took his eye off the ball and it went zooming through his hands. The Pottsville Apaches get one stop that they need. 51-41. Pottsville still very much in this one with 6:54 to play. Ibarra walks it over the timeline where the very vicious Devil Dog logo sits. Ibarra takes it to the right, gives it to Lyles. Trevor with one dribble, and he'll get it back outside to Stanley. Landon ball handles past his man, takes it in. Pinion cuts him off. Pinion knocked it loose, but Trevor Lyles there to pick it up. 6:33 to go in the game. Ibarra out high, battling with Fondren. Ibarra got it into the lane. Runner from down low, good! Ibarra with 2. It's an 8-point lead by Morrilton, 51-43. 6:15 to go. Joseph Pinion brings it to midfloor, throws it over the double team to the right to Swinton. Swinton ball handling. Nice bounce pass into the lane for Mosley, and Mosley with an easy finish from just in front of the bucket. Good ball movement again by Morrilton. Ibarra up high with the ball, backs his man into the lane, goes to the right side. Stanley curls from the wing into the paint, shot blocked by Pinion, rebound Morrilton, outlet Mosley. Jacory takes it in. Trevor Lyles may have got a piece of that. Pottsville comes out with it. I think Trevor Lyles blocked that. Ibarra into the paint. Pinion tried to come from behind and make a steal. He did knock the ball away. Ibarra kept it alive. Got it inside to Furr, who is hammered from behind, and that's a foul on Morrilton. Let's just say that was a rather aggressive foul by Jacory Mosley. And I don't think Furr appreciated it. That is team foul. Excuse me, that foul is on Jacory Mosley. It is his second. Jackson Furr will be at the line with 2 heirloom legal free throws. Furr's first hits the front of the rim and rolls through good. It's a 53-44 Morrilton lead. Pottsville continuing to whittle away at the advantage. Here comes the second one. That free throw is offline. Rebound cleared by Markel Swinton. So Furr able to hit one of the two heirloom legal free throws, and it is a 53-44 Morrilton lead. Morrilton by 9. Devil Dogs have it on the left side. Brockman into the corner. Fondren had it knocked away, but Morrilton comes up with it in the paint. Markel Swinton in the right place at the right time. And Morrilton will back it out and recycle. 5 minutes to go in the game. 53-44 Morrilton rising up the three from the left wing. Julian Brockman, and he'll connect. Brockman with his 5th three of the game. And that stretches the Morrilton lead to double figures again at 56-44. Ibarra ball handling on the right side, takes it into the paint against a triple team, missed the shot. Morrilton with a rebound. Outlet comes ahead to Swinton with one man to beat. Swinton lays it up, missed it. Pinion hustled down the floor, but missed the putback, and Pottsville clears it. Apaches back the other way, 2-on-2. Ibarra into the lane, out of control, but he'll get the shot to go, and they're going to call a foul on the Morrilton defense. Ibarra got the shot to go, and a one-shot bonus coming. Brockman called for the foul, which I have as his second. Nico Ibarra with a bucket and the foul. Entering the game for the Apaches, number 3, Adrian Hall. He is a senior. Adrian Hall brings a lot of athleticism to the floor. Heirloom legal free throw by Ibarra connects. Pottsville again down by 9, 56-47, 4:33 to go in the ball game. Good to see Adrian Hall getting some varsity minutes here. He could make a difference in a postseason run for Pottsville because he brings a lot of athleticism to the floor. No-look pass in the lane. Ja'Cory Mosley. Turnaround shot. Good. Oh, Ja'Cory Mosley is really lighting it up. The sophomore for the Devil Dogs. 58-47. Devil Dogs by 11. 4 minutes to go. Ibarra goes into the paint, bounce pass to the right side, got it over to Hall. Hall sends it back up high to Caleb Ham. Ham works it in on Swinton, picks up the dribble at the elbow and walked with the ball. I was afraid of that. Good call by the official right on top of the play. I kind of thought maybe if I kept talking, the official wouldn't notice, but it doesn't work that way. 58-47 Devil Dogs. Baseball pass into the front court, stolen out by Ibarra. Ibarra leads the break up the floor to the right side. Landon Stanley for 3, missed it. Boy, that would have been a big 3. Joseph Pinion has the rebound, gave it up, got it back, brings it to a double team at mid-floor. Throws it back to Markel Swinton. 58-47 Morrilton by 11. Markel Swinton ball handling out front, guarded by Adrian Hall. Pass comes to the left to Brockman, got it in the lane, shot no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, last touch by Pottsville on the baseline. Caleb Ham knocked it out of play. It'll be Devil Dog ball. 3:21 to go in the ball game. Morrilton 58, Pottsville 47. The Apache defense needs some stops. Inbound pass to the right side, goes out of bounds in front of the Morrilton bench. Caleb Ham got a hand on it as it went out of play, so it will stay with the Devil Dogs on the far sideline. Next action for the Apaches will be back home. In fact, the final 2 games of the year are at George Jones Memorial Gymnasium. It'll be Heber on Tuesday. Heber coming off a big win over Clarksville. And then Pottsville will close the season against Ozark. Pass into the backcourt, stolen away. Hall with a run out, had it blocked. It'll be Pottsville ball. I'm not sure what Hall was going to do with that one. He should have taken it in and laid it up. And he'll come to the bench. I'm wondering if he was going to try to gather and dunk it, but from there you just need to lay it in if you can. Pottsville ball, they'll get it into Ibarra, 58-47, Devil Dogs by 11. For a roll to the basket, Ibarra didn't see him. Instead, Ibarra takes it into the lane, works around to the right side to Furr, back out to Ham. Caleb Ham got it up top, and Landon Stanley takes it in. We'll draw the hand check foul on the Devil Dog defense. Free throws coming. Julian Brockman called for his second personal. Landon Stanley will be at the line shooting 2 heirloom legal free throws. Landon looking for his first point of the 4th quarter. Fires the free throw and got it on the front end of the 1-and-1. The official said 2, but everybody went running into the lane like it was a 1-and-1. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in this ball game. Second one by Martin is good as Landon hits the second heirloom legal free throw. So Stanley connects from the line, and it's a 58-49 9-point Morrilton lead. Markel Swinton in the backcourt sends it over the top of the defense. Now back to Brockman on the baseline, and he'll bring it back out. Morrilton may run some time here with a 9-point lead and 2:49 to play. Pinion on the right side, front court right corner. Comes to Swinton, bounce it back to Pinion. Pinion through the lane, got it inside, good look down low to Mosley, and Mosley with the finish in the lane, and a nice dime dropped on him by Pinion. 60-49, Morrilton with the lead with 2:30 to go. Apaches running out of time here in Devil Dog Arena. Bounce pass comes out high to Stanley. Stanley has his pocket picked. Pinion with a 2-on-1. Pinion gave it up. Taking it to the basket is Swinton for the layup. Markel Swinton with the 2-pointer, and another nice assist by Pinion. Pottsville in the front court. Throw it over the defense to Ibarra on the right side. Ibarra to the basket. His shot partially blocked by Pinion. Ball loose on the floor, and Swinton's going to come up with it for the Devil Dogs. We have 2 minutes to go in the game. Morrilton leads at 62-49. A valiant effort by Pottsville in this ball game, but I think they're going to fall just short. Markel Swinton out high with some slick ball handling. Nice pass into the lane, and a shot down low is good for Ja'Cory Mosley. Mosley is having the time of his career so far, although he's just a sophomore, so many more to come, I would think. Pottsville with the ball. A minute 30 to go in the game. 64-49, Morrilton with the lead. Ibarra drives to the baseline, wraps it around the corner to Trevor Lyles. Lyles had the ball picked by Pinion. Outlet pass from Morrilton to Pinion. Pinion will pick it up at the wing, and we're going to have a foul called on the Apache defense. Morrilton wanted an intentional foul there, but the official was having nothing to do with that. Ibarra called for the foul for Pottsville. Morrilton will put it in play. Pinion right in front of the bench. Gets it in, got it back. He's double teamed immediately. Spins around the double team. No look pass across to Mosley. To the left corner, Swinton. 64-49, Pottsville trailing Morrilton. Swinton on the left wing. Pottsville chasing out of a 2-3 zone. Ball goes into the corner to Brockman. Drives baseline. Got it to Mosley. Mosley backs it out. Under a minute to play in this one. 64-49, Devil Dogs look like they're going to pick up their 9th win in the conference schedule. Pass comes up high to Mosley. Swings it to the left side, Pinion. Pinion on the baseline drive. No look pass inside. Got it to Fondren for the finish. Fondren with the 2-pointer after another dish by Pinion. Morrilton with a steal on the long pass. Devil Dogs come out with a 3-on-3. Swinton slows it down. No look pass to the baseline and laid in by Fondren with another bucket. 68-49, Morrilton with the lead in this one, and people start to head to the exit now with 20 seconds remaining in the game. Ibarra out high, blows past his defender, takes it to the basket and scores. 12 seconds left to go in the game. Morrilton will walk it up the floor, and once they get to the timeline, they can stand there and hold it. Swinton gets to mid-floor, and he is going to hold the ball. Your final score, the Morrilton Devil Dogs are going to defeat the Apaches 68-51. I'll come back and wrap it up for Morrilton after this 1-minute timeout. This is the Apache Basketball Network.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services in good times and bad. We provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural homebuyers, agribusinesses, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more today.
The home crowd in Morrilton celebrating a Devil Dog victory on senior night as their men defeat the Pottsville Apaches by a final of 68-51. The game's leading scorer, Not the Razorback recruit. It's Ja'Cory Mosley. He finishes with 26 points, but I've got to say an awful lot of those points were assists by Joseph Pinion, that Razorback recruit. Julian Brockman, the next leading scorer for Morrilton, had 17. Joseph Pinion had 15. 8 for Roderick Fondren, and then 2 points for Markel Swinton. Pottsville's leading scorer was Nico Ibarra. The junior guard had 16. Landon Stanley with 13. Jackson Furr played a good game. He had 9. Trevor Lyles with 8. It was Landon Martin with 3 and Carson Palmer off the bench to add 2 points. With the victory, Morrilton improves their conference mark to 9-1, and I believe that will clinch the regular season 4-4A conference championship for the Devil Dogs. Congratulations. In the ladies' game earlier, the Lady Apaches claimed a road win over Morrilton. Big win for Coach Siebenmorgan and his crew, 42-38. Behind 15 points from Lindsay Aday. That does not clinch first place for Pottsville, but it does move them back ahead of the Lady Devil Dogs. We appreciate the work of Stephen Berry back on the radio side of the Apache Network. Justin Smith and Zach Byram took care of all of the real work here. All I did was talk. I'm Stephen Glenn. Thanks for your time this time. Till next time. So long, everybody.